fuck.
We find ourselves, once again, in the library of all things. Welcome back, my fellow fools. Where our story last left, we had gotten quite a few glimpses into the hearts of the people of Perpetuity, learning something of the motivations of Jill, the reality of Harvey, and the misery of our dear Matthew. I also had a chance to speak with our overthinker Voltaire. He seems particularly troubled. I wish I could be of more help interpersonally, but that's not really my place in this story. I'm meant to be something of a guide rather than a proper confidant. We have so little time we get to share together. It's prudent to make the most of it. That's why business has to come first, after all. I am the elusive woman in a library beyond human comprehension. I'm meant to give aid where others cannot. Interpersonal matters should be kept to those in the realm of material. Besides, it would be quite the violation of narrative conventions were I to be too close with our heroes. And were I too close with you, my fellow fools. Though you and I are in the same boat, it is not lost on me that our relationship too is tenuous. We will only have so many chances to speak, and each time I'll have one question you can respond to. And it is my duty to use those questions to prime you for the text of this story. So I ask you, yes or no, do things in our world have intrinsic meaning? Which is to say, do things in our world have a meaning associated with them by nature of their existence, or is meaning assigned to them, given the context of the observer? A difficult question to be ambushed by, I know. So as always, remember that your answers need not be final. This question is meant to turn gears, and nothing more. It does seem you're all rather split on it, though. My. Yes, very divisive. It seems you're rather split, but favor has given an ever so slight edge to the idea of both. Yes, very interesting. It seems you feel the same way that I do. I did not expect that. Personally, I see the two views as a distinction without a difference. It's certainly true that the specific minutiae of nearly everything in the world is dependent on the observer's direct relation to that thing. However, nothing exists in a vacuum. Even if you did not personally understand it, it's not like the meaning did not exist. Even still, it's ultimately down to the individual to make a final call on what something actually means to them, which, for most purposes, is the only meaning that matters. And this is all assuming we're talking about something that can even have a clearly defined meaning, which is certainly not an inclusive category. It's all quite a thorny concept to untangle. So, I encourage you to try sorting it out to your personal satisfaction. In the meantime, though, try and find the meaning of the chats we've been having. I'm sure you'll find it interesting if you do. It is currently January 18th, and it is a Monday.
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 So I've got my little outline here, and I believe we'll be starting today off with you, Soup, if that's quite all right.
Yeah, sure. I was trying to hold back me going, no, I hate it here, but yeah, no, it's fine.
Soup, you can always express yourself honestly.
No, but it would have been dishonest. It's in my nature to be silly.
Oh, I see. You were gonna be goofing.
Yeah, I was gonna be goofing.
Well, we'll start with you, JD.
Okay.
JD.
So, JD, it is a lovely Monday morning enough.
Okay.
You've got a weird sleep cycle because you've got a weird work schedule. you decide to use this time to try and pay your friend Kim a visit.
Yeah. No, the idea and hope is that it's like, well, she did say that she wouldn't be here, but also there was a terrible snowstorm.
That is a reasonable line of thought. While you're psyching yourself up to knock on the door, pizza, here.
Okay.
Eat.
Oh yeah, but it's not. If it's good, sure.
Is.
Promise?
Promise.
Hmm.
You're not convinced you can trust it.
I'd like to. I'd really like to. But also...
It was pretty bad last time.
Mm-hmm. She will consider it.
And presumably you walk right up, knock on the door.
Mm-hmm.
And after some shuffling inside, someone answers, though it's not Kim. Hey there.
Oh.
Sorry. If you're looking for the owners, they're out.
Oh, are you the cleaning lady?
Yeah. You a friend of the owners?
I'd like to think so.
Oh, well, yeah, sorry, they're out right now, but I could leave a message for you if you want.
She thinks. I wouldn't really know what to say. I guess hi.
I'll be sure to tell him you said hi then. Wait! Look! You look to what your petulant child is trying to draw your attention to. This woman's holding a cigarette. Take!
She looks at the cigarette. This is a very weird question. Do you have a spare cigarette?
So yeah, she just chuckles. I'm always willing to bum a cig to a drifter in need. Yeah, and she flicks the cigarette out of a pack in her pocket. Yes.
Oh, okay, thank God. I was really in her head. I was really hoping I wouldn't have had to take the live one. Okay. Thank you for this.
Of course. And she just sort of shuts the door. Yes! Good! Worth!
Oh,
Wait! No! Light! Knock! Cigarette! Knock! Light! Light cigarette! Knock!
You are such a worried child. I feel bad to make. I feel bad to have her open the door again, but for you. Knocks again.
Yeah, you.
I guess I just can't say no to a faceless face like that.
Yeah, door swings open again.
So sorry, I don't have a lighter.
Oh, yeah, no problem. Yeah, she flips open a metal lighter and gives you a light.
she holds it, not smoking it.
She sort of looks back into the room and looks at you out here smoking by yourself not smoking by yourself. I probably shouldn't be smoking in there anyway. Yeah. And she steps out. I'm overdue for a break anyway.
Yes, it is important. It is important to get some relaxation now and again. When I was in there last time, the place was quite a mess.
Yeah, it's a bit of a disaster. Kind of a work in progress, but I'm figuring it out. Smoke it! Smoke! Cigarette! Smoke! Smoke it!
I guess I would look really weird and kind of an asshole. She falls to the internal peer pressure for like a second, gets a smoke of it. This fucking sucks.
It does indeed fucking suck. This woman sees your immediate distaste. I get you. It's a nasty habit, right?
I suppose so. To be honest, I've never actually tried it before. I just
Wrong.
To my knowledge, I just have a lot of friends who have had a lot of nice things to say, so I figured I would give it a try.
Ugh. You could probably use some better friends if they're telling you to smoke.
Oh, I heard, they've told me about the warnings. Most of them have been very reasonable. I guess it's mostly on me. I like to try new things.
She almost looks appalled to be a party in giving you what is presumably your first cigarette.
Uh-huh.
Well,
after this experience, I don't think I'll be trying it again.
Wrong.
In her head, I'm going to have a stern talking with you.
I mean, hey, nothing's stopping you from ashing it now. Honestly, I'd recommend it. These things will kill you.
Okay. Well, I certainly don't want to die.
Stop! Do you ash the cigarette?
She really wants to, but she's getting mixed signals here. I will. No, I'm doing this. I cannot. She stomps it out.
Stupid!
You are trying to get us killed.
It continues lashing out, though you can tell it's directing this vitriol to this cleaning lady rather than you. Idiot! Stupid! Wrong!
I wish I had better control of you so that I could turn you off when you are being such a rude boy.
Dumb blowhard.
I'm just going to try to tune you out. I think that will help. You're just not reasonable when you get like this.
You doing okay there?
Oh, yes, no, I was just thinking. I'm sorry. I can be quite a space cadet these days.
Yeah, I gotcha. Takes all sorts, though.
Oh, my name is JD, by the way.
Oh, yeah. She extends a hand. My name's Linda.
Hi, a pleasure to meet you, Linda. And she shakes it. If I may ask, how do you know the people here?
I don't. I'm just a cleaning lady.
Okay.
Now, I don't typically get to know much of anybody but routine customers. And she sort of looks back at the house, and I get the feeling these guys will probably become routine customers, to be honest.
What gives you the impression? I'm curious about your cleaner's eye.
She takes a quick drag. It's because they don't clean.
Oh, yes, very true. I'm surprised they managed to survive this long without you.
Yeah, I mean, I don't wanna go analyzing. I mean, like, hey, maybe you can give me some insight since you're friends with the folks here. Why do you think they're so adverse to cleaning stuff up?
They seem, if I would have to guess, and she like sits and ponders, I don't know. I just think that they are the type to not focus on it.
I don't know how they'd be able to manage that.
Quote-unquote better things to do?
I guess. Maybe it's just me, but I don't think I'd be able to focus with like a leaning tower of pizza boxes threatening to crush me at any moment.
She nods, of course, but, you know, as you said yourself, it takes all sorts.
Cigarette.
Quiet.
Smoke.
No.
Take.
Go to the recesses of my mind and stand in a corner. You are in timeout.
No!
1, 2, 3.
It disappears to the recesses of your mind.
Awesome. So anyway, yeah, it takes all sorts.
I guess. I mean, it's good for business, if nothing else.
Fair point. I'm in that sense, I am glad that they are such a messy folk.
Yeah, I'm sure all the roaches are glad for it too.
One of the twisted cycles of life.
And downright twisted.
She rocks on her feet a little. Would you like help?
She raises an eyebrow. That's a first. I mean, morally, I probably shouldn't say yes, because, I'd be bumming free labor off ya.
She shrugs. I do not care that much. I just like to be helpful. And I'm not doing much today anyway.
What the hey?
As I said before, a new experience. I have not got to be a cleaning lady before.
Oh man, it is the pits.
And into the pit I go. Woo!
You've got spunk. I like that.
Thank you. I think it is one of my biggest qualities. I offered to clean this place before, but they told me that I wasn't allowed to because you were here, or rather that you would be here.
She stops and pinches the bridge of her nose a little. They don't have to know.
Oh, it's not like they don't want me here.
I mean, I would hope not. You seem like an earnest sort, though. Like, I don't assume that you've got bad intentions either. Like, you don't look much like any robber I've ever seen. And I've seen a few.
Oh no. On the job?
Yeah.
Oh, I suppose that does make sense, what with how it's places that should not have people.
Yeah, places that shouldn't have people, yeah.
Oh, you must be very brave and powerful then.
I don't know about that.
I mean, you have
brave,
faced robbers.
sure, but
you have faced robbers.
Brave, sure, but like I don't really have a whole lot of power. I am at the whims of fate, after all. Whatever happens, happens, you know?
I suppose. But I suppose in that way, we still have the choices of, you know, how we act in the face of things, and I think that the fact that you continue to do such a dangerous line of work speaks a lot about your abilities.
You flatter me. What do you do for work? Butter people up?
No, I am a bouncer at a bar.
Oh, so the opposite.
I suppose in that way I like to get out being such a charmer out of my system.
Hey, whatever makes the work easier, I guess.
I really need it too. There is a very nasty cop that likes to frequent.
You don't say.
I have to do my best to be kind of firm in the future. I have been very lenient with him. Due to again my kind and spunky nature.
I mean, hey, she's trying to find like something to say here. She's only just met you, and you can tell she wants to say some stick it to the man stuff that Tommy would usually say, but she's not doing that. Instead, she just settles on, you know, if you think it'll help.
Oh, probably. I have been told by many people that the cops are not good.
They've got their problems. Lots of inefficiencies, lots of people who need help but aren't getting it.
Oh, for sure. You know, when I first got here, I thought that the cops were supposed to be, like, good guys. But my boss says that they're kind of, like, rotten to the core. I didn't know about that.
Yeah, they have their moments.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I've had my fair share of problems with them, though, so I'm not gonna carry any water for them.
I'm sorry. I did not mean to bring up an uncomfortable conversation.
I mean, hey, if you wanna step around in the future, then don't talk to me about robbers, cops, or dogs.
Oh, okay. I will do my best, and she does a little salute.
Yeah, she just sort of starts collecting cups and such.
JD tries to get, like, broom and clean up the filthy fucking floor.
Boring.
Yes, I suppose it is. I mean, like, actually, no, you're wrong. We get to talk to a nice lady. What is wrong with you?
You too nice.
I hear that. I respect that opinion.
Doormat.
I'm trying not to be, but I also hear that. I mean, I guess I did let you make me smoke a cigarette. That is true. Yes, I could have said no. I don't know.
Get more.
No, I don't want to be a doormat. She has like a cheeky smile.
Mean.
Oh, maybe he's right. No, I can't let this work on me. Stay strong, JD. The child needs discipline.
Yeah, no. In the meantime, Linda's like gathered up a mass of cups and has just sort of started soaking them while she's also going around and dumping pizza boxes into garbage bags.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how you can live off of pizza alone.
I suppose they just really like it. Though reasonably, I would think that anyone would get sick to their stomach at some point about eating the same thing every day. It's also not always finished boxes. There's still some leftover pizza. It seems wasteful.
Yeah, no, that's irksome. You shouldn't waste food.
Not at all. Do you play any instruments?
Huh? No, I don't have time for that kind of thing.
Rats. Okay, that's fair. Totally understandable.
I think when I was younger, I had some violin lessons, but that's long gone. No, wait, viola. Slightly different.
Do you have any other hobbies? or is most of your time consumed by the labor of cleaning houses?
The labor of cleaning houses, the labor of volunteering, the labor of feeding stray cats.
Aw. The more I learn about you, the more
Stray cats are nice.
The more I learn about you, the more of a hero you sound.
Oh, stop.
It is good community service. No one else will feed them.
Yeah, don't I know it?
Mm-hmm.
You should see them. They act like they've never eaten anything in their entire lives.
I would love to see your stray cats.
Hell, I'm sure you'd be able to see the same ones. Just to open up a can of tuna or something and leave it out. They'll find you.
Noted. Does another salute, starts picking up the trash on the floor.
Yeah, you and Linda have a nice time. After cleaning a while, it does rum. The thought does eventually go to the forefront of your brain. It's like, wait, I did actually have other plans today. I'm supposed to escort Billy to Matthew. I'm not doing that. What was I doing? Right, yeah, talk to Kim. No, wait. You've been massively sidetracked.
Alright.
Unfortunately, you reach this realization midway through when you would definitely be rude in not continuing to help clean. You've checkmated yourself again. Bail.
I'm sure that we can find a decent agreement that will make everyone happy here without me jumping out of a window.
Bail and get cigarette.
No. That would make me look like
Ugh.
such an asshole.
Ugh.
She picks up a few things. and is trying to brainstorm how to come up with a polite way to say, I forgot that I do actually have things to do. And then just like, after not coming up with one size, hey, Linda, I just remembered something.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm. It has been, I have been reminded that I actually did have plans today, and I'm now caught in a really weird situation where I feel like I feel like I want to stay here and help, but also I forgot that I made
She just
plans.
like puts a hand up. Hey, say no more. You want to bail before the roaches come out. I get you.
I want to. I mean, you can do the roaches real quick. If that's like the worst part, I definitely
Well, if you're that
don't.
excited for the roaches.
I mean, if they're that bad, I don't want to leave you alone with them.
Dude, it's fine. I was supposed to do this job without help anyway. You got plans.
Mm-hmm. Thank you so much for understanding. Though,
Of course, skedaddle.
I still feel like I owe you for my bailing. If you ever need my help, I am mostly found at my work, the Blue Communion. Feel free to stop by if you ever need a favor from your local friend, JD.
So yeah, she just brushes you off. If anything, I owe you a favor.
Well, if I ever think of one, I'll find a abandoned house and hope that you're in it.
She takes that as a joke. It's unclear if it is one.
Mm-hmm. It's like half and half in her brain. If that's what it comes down to, you know.
Equal part joke and plausible.
Uh-huh. Anyway, you have a wonderful day. It was fun meeting you, and it was fun cleaning with you.
Oversell.
I was not trying to
Not that fun.
I wasn't trying to oversell anything.
Dead.
Well, that's on. Well, if I did, that's on me. I was just trying to feel what my heart wanted to say.
Lame.
You would say that. Get better material. If her friend doesn't want her to be a pushover, she'll stop being a pushover to him exactly.
Dear Delilah. Give me a moment. I've so many maps.
Happens.
More than one or two.
More than one or two.
Ooh.
All right.
Hey. Okay, you're okay now. Sorry, you roboted for like 2 seconds. And it was like, ooh, hey, say something again. No, you sound good. Okay.
I didn't even notice.
All right. Matthew,
Yeah,
Oh, focus the camera.
you're home.
The camera.
I'm home. What time of day is it? Pre or before? Pre or after?
It's been so long since I've been in school. I don't remember what time school gets out usually.
It used to get out at 3.
I pick up my niece from the bus at 3.
It's like 2:30 nowadays.
It's a little bit after school ended. You didn't have anything in particular planned today, and you weren't feeling a sense of panging longing, so you weren't like languishing at the library. You just came home.
Right. In which case, he'll probably actually go spend a little bit of time with his family. Play a little bit of the I'm a normal person game.
Yeah, no, you are immediately bombarded with how was school today? Fine. Did you do anything interesting? No. the usual shebang.
Yeah. Probably just getting myself something from the fridge.
Your dad meanwhile is just like, the remote works now.
That's good.
Yeah, they did a good job. He's catching up on the paper because like he leaves really early and it doesn't have a chance to read it when he goes, so he reads it when he gets back.
Anything interesting today?
You've made a grave mistake. Your father begins going on about the longest, most boring tirade you could possibly imagine. All of the business jargon immediately slops out of your brain.
His eyes just sort of glaze over. That's great, Dad.
Meanwhile, JD.
Oh, fuck. I'm late.
Let me grab... And Billy! Hooray!
Yay!
I'm so sorry.
It's not like I have a busy schedule or anything.
I know, but I made a promise, and I was so close to breaking it. Fuck.
Look, it happens. I'm not gonna hold it against you. You're doing your best.
That means the world to me.
That said, amidst your doing your best, have you thought of a plan of approach here?
Huh? I just figured she starts to straighten up a bit. I just figured we would knock on the door and be like, "Hey, here's your dog." Was there? She's trying to think if there's anything important that she's forgetting.
I mean, notably, he's not their dog.
He's also not shared with anyone else that he's been keeping Billy in secret.
Yeah, no, that's like I guess not their dog, but like lives with them, so, and like I guess if you want to get into the semantics, sure, but like is what's going in her brain right now. I don't know what the problem here is.
The problem is that I am not their dog. I have been crashing here unbeknownst to them.
Oh, that is a problem. Why would you do that?
He shrugs. Matthew didn't want to explain me, and I was not going to try and convince him.
Oh. Well, yeah, what are we gonna do?
I don't know. What are we gonna do?
I don't know these
Have
people.
we tried hoping and praying?
I'm a giant foreign women. That's also going to be a weird thing to happen upon your doorstep, I think.
Yeah, there's kind of no way this is gonna be normal.
Then simply embrace it?
That's the whole plan, huh? Alright.
I don't have a better
click,
idea.
Click, tic-tac,
I am
click,
not
clack,
a
tic-tac.
thinker.
Surely you need to have some improvisational skills. Your reflexes must be pretty good. You're a bouncer.
Yeah, but that's like physical improv. I don't like lying that often. I just find getting it out there and open is for the best.
I mean, it is certainly the most, like, straightforward way to handle things, but it's oftentimes not particularly efficient.
I certainly this will be messy, but like after the fallout, it was going to happen sooner or later anyway. Hiding.
You're gonna have to be the one to knock on the door. I am a dog.
Oh yeah, sure.
He can see JD through the window, and he's like, "Oh no."
Yeah, okay, here I go. Knock.
I'll get it. Creak's door open.
Hi, Matthew. We're here
What
to
are you doing?
Oh, sorry. Let me
What are you doing here?
I'm here to expose your dark secret to your family.
My what?
That you, yeah, you know your dark.
How did you find out about that?
I mean, we all knew about this.
She's talking about the dog you've been harboring.
Oh wait.
Oh, that looks back, steps outside, quickly closes the door. What are you doing?
I just said I'm here to expose your dark secret, Billy.
I don't.
I'm being returned to you after you ditched me.
I thought you were following after me.
Why didn't you? Well, how many days has it been? Why haven't you come picked him up? Have you? Is it just
I
dawning
didn't
on
know
you
what
now?
to do. I didn't know what to do.
It's true, the Blue Communion is in fact a bar. And even though you were given the okay to enter it, is it okay?
And the guy upstairs isn't shut up, and it's just
Guy upstairs.
like the brain guy.
Oh, okay. I mean, sure. Yes, God, do they love to talk.
Oh, you have one. Okay. What? Oh God, we gotta think of a lie.
Why?
Have you considered giving up?
I have.
I think. Now, I
He
understand.
says this aloud.
You have what?
Oh no. The other guy. Sorry.
Oh,
You can't hear him.
No, he's in your head.
Oh, good.
Flower. Smell. Want. Bite.
JD sniffs the air. Mine is
You're not
also,
sure what he's talking about.
Mine is also
What?
going, Mine is also chattering off. You need to be quiet, sir. I am speaking to an ally. We can discuss flower eating later.
Flower eating? Looks over at him like, did we hear that right?
She gestures to where it would be. It wants to eat flowers. I do not know what he is talking about.
Alarmed glance.
Keep it away from me.
We really must
I'll
talk.
try.
We really must stay on topic here. I think that
Right,
personally,
no, the elephant in the room.
I think that personally, the best solution will simply be to let your parents know that you have a dog. This seems like a very convoluted lie to keep, and one that will not last for long.
No, just, I mean, there's like so much context that we can't share. I'm just...
Alright, well, let's think of some reasonable context to give.
Okay, he's a stray dog that we can't find the owner of,
Right.
and he's been out all winter, and he's freezing. And I want to keep him. My birthday's next month.
Okay.
Strictly speaking, all of those things are true.
Exactly, which is why it's a good lie.
Okay. Yes, that is a good lie. I think that's a perfect lie because it's barely even a lie.
Okay.
Your friend smells like musk and rot. I don't like it.
That's rude.
It's true.
I think it's a pretty good idea.
Still
I don't know
rude.
why it would be rude.
No, I'm sorry. I need to keep the other conversation in my head. Okay, we can try framing it that way. Okay.
Do you want me to help? Or do you want
You can
me
be
to
the
leave?
nice lady who's been helping me take care of him.
Sure. I have recently become partially experienced and or rather knowledgeable in how to take care of certain strays.
I mean, just so we have an excuse if you show up again.
For sure.
Okay. Okay. Play it cool. Play it natural. We could do this. Oh, she's coming. Okay. Act normal. Act normal.
Yeah, no, you see your mom like peek her head through like the window on the front door.
Hang on, just okay. Hang on, let me get the door.
Okay.
He pokes the door open. Mama, can you come here?
Oh, sure. Immediately sees the dog. Dog!
Yeah, Mama, this is...
Hello,
this is
puppy. Hello. Hi. She is patting Billy very, very roughly and vigorously. He is a dog, so this is above board. Oh, that's a good pet. She does a good pet.
There is something I'd like to ask.
She turns over to JD, just sort of not catching that you were saying something, Matthew. What's his name?
Billy.
Okay.
Billy. Hello, Billy. You've got such floppy ears.
Just kind of bites his cheek and waits.
She looks over to you now, Matthew. Who's your friend?
This is Miss JD. She actually has been helping me with Billy.
Mm-hmm.
He's a stray. We were trying to find his owner and we couldn't locate them.
So yeah, she looks back down at Billy. Oh, who would ever want to abandon someone like you?
And I know, this is kind of a big ask, but you know, I'm turning 18 next month, and I thought, you know, I could show you guys that I'm responsible, and I can take care of things, and I was going to ask if we could keep him.
Her eyes light up. Oh, yes, absolutely! Has agreed to it without running it past your father.
That means it's going to go over. It's going to happen. That means it's decided. He's not part of the conversation.
It's a problem that she's going to handle, which is a real relief. As long as you promise to help take care of him.
Of course, I could like even get a part-time job and buy his food, and I mean I go for walks every morning anyway, and he's like internally like, this was so fucking what was I scared? Okay. Damn, all right. Awesome.
Now, absolutely. This can be your home, at least for a little while, Billy. She's nice. Why were you so scared? She's nice. Here, just give me 1 second.
Okay.
Wow, your mom's pretty cool. Oh, you're deflating. Sorry, this is clearly a stressful situation for you.
I want to see how she's handling it.
I mean, yeah, me too.
Okay. Yeah, okay.
You all peek through the window and watch the heavily obscured pantomime. There's a tree in the way, but you're able to see enough essential motions where she clearly tells him that like, hey, your son wants a dog. He immediately objects in some fashion. She twirls her hair bashfully, says something. He sits back down.
Okay, we're good. We're clear.
Your parents kind of look
She did the thing.
Your parents kind of look like movie stars.
Hey, really?
Yeah.
Wait, hi.
It's all settled.
So he can stay?
Mm-hmm. Though your father made it very clear he can only stay until you find his original owner. But, you know, if you don't try very hard, I won't tell.
He puts a finger up to his lips and winks.
Oh, he needs a place to sleep. She immediately goes back in to try and find something to fashion into a dog bed.
But yeah, no, like I was saying, your dad kind of looks like one of those cowboys that are like, you know, the cool cowboys you would see in the movies, the heroic types. And your mom kind of looks like what are they called? The snaps her fingers, femme fatale that the spies or the detectives have to deal with in their movies. I think it's mostly...
Mama used to be a model, but...
Oh, that makes a lot of sense.
Dad's just kind of a dad.
I think it's the way...
Yeah, your mom used to be a model, and your dad is Clint Eastwood.
Yeah,
no, it's not.
Yeah, it's really in the way he smokes his cigarette, I think.
Matthew's like, internally like, he's like the lamest man in existence. Absolutely not.
That man doesn't have a cool bone in his body.
He's got a golf-themed mouse pad. No. Well, I guess... Oh, I didn't even have to twist the knife. This is... Whew.
I'm glad it could all work out.
I feel stupid.
It's okay. I don't think your anxiety was unwarranted. You are, clearly you are going through something with your parents to make you feel that way.
Visibly cringes. I mean, not that they're aware of.
Okay. Well,
anyway.
Regardless,
I mean, we
I do not think it is unwarranted.
Do you want to come inside, or...
Is that allowed?
I mean... She accepted pretty quickly that you were just a person I know, so I don't see why not.
Okay, I'd love to see your house.
You can see the living room, probably. He opens and holds the door for Billy.
Hooray. Yeah, your father immediately, like, locks on to Billy in a I did not want this animal way.
He kind of... There was a guilt to his walk. As he just kind of scurries after Billy, like, okay, I'm just gonna let Mom handle it.
Wow. I forgot. Yeah, TVs used to just be, like, really, really big.
Used to.
They're so chunky.
I mean, yeah, this is your new home, buddy. Sweats.
Your dad walks over, ignores Billy for the moment and starts accosting you, JD.
Hello.
So, this is your dog?
No. If it was, the problem would be solved, wouldn't it? I'm just a fellow traveler who also found the dog, but has already been turned down in my request to keep him at my place. My name is JD. It's a pleasure to meet you, sir.
And there wasn't a pound or something? Does not reciprocate your greeting.
No, we did
Dad,
not.
You know what they do with the pound? They kill them.
Oh no. Definitely not for Billy.
You know, there's like a lot of stink about kill shelters, but honestly, a lot of no-kill shelters are equally dubious.
Really thought Billy was gonna say some shit like, there's a lot of stink about kill shelters, but I think they have it coming.
I think it's good that they died. No, he sort of picks up Billy and kind of carries him around like, and this is the TV. And you can probably sleep on the couches sometimes, but you're probably going to spend most of your time in my room.
You're your dad's size. Yeah, he seems to like him at least.
Yes, Billy is a real champion.
Attention lasers back on you. So, how do you know my son? Just the dog?
Yeah, pretty much.
His focus kind of turns back to the other conversation. Yeah, no, she's been really helpful helping me get like good dog food and stuff for him. Mm-hmm. We looked around town a bunch, but people said that he's been out there for months, and we had that big snow the other day.
Yeah. He seems satisfied.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I guess it's okay that I keep walking in. No one has stopped me yet.
Yeah, your mom ran off, found something suitable to be a dog bed, has returned. Okay, yes. And it's just like a big old couch cushion that never got thrown away. I think he'll like it.
Looks over at Billy like, hey?
Yeah, he steps on it and does a little dog circle. I'm not feeling tired right now, but it's the performance art of it.
Mm-hmm.
He sits down on the cushion. Yeah, it's quite nice. Your mom is just absolutely beaming. She's so glad that there's a little dog.
Do you want to keep it in the living room, Mama, or?
Oh, I think your dad will probably get annoyed if he gets hair everywhere. Though the couches are white, so he probably wouldn't notice.
I can buy lint rollers.
Oh, yes! Good idea.
Okay.
Wow. Matthew,
what?
Your living room is so cool. I love your carpet.
Your living room is bigger than JD's entire living space.
He looks at, remember, okay, so do you guys remember home theaters? With all the absurd amount of, like, speakers and shit. That's sort of what the setup is here, and he just goes, it's audible.
I love where everything is just put, like this carpet is such a cool carpet. The TV, like it fits perfectly with, like, you could sit here or even there and you would still get a pretty good view of it.
Oh, no, that's Dad's chair. We're not allowed to sit on that.
Wow. Your dad has such a cool chair then.
Sure.
I love the white couch with the purple pillows, though it is odd that one is missing here. What happened to it?
Well, Mama only bought 3.
Oh, I see.
They probably only come in sets of 3, so you have to buy 2.
I see. That is criminal.
The classic hot dog bun scenario.
Very criminal, very dubious. If I ever find another purple pillow, I'll be sure to send it your way.
He kind of gives like a bit of a tense smile, like, okay. Thanks, JD. I can't even be mad at you. Thanks, JD. It's so earnest. It's so earnest. His natural pessimism's just like, okay. I guess we move this cushion upstairs then, dude?
Yes, let's. Hey, have idea. Get cigarette.
Okay, you gotta get up though.
Oh, let me move out.
But I like the cushion.
Do you want me to carry you as like a whole set? Is this what you're doing to me?
Yes, you're a strong boy. You can handle it.
Something. All right.
Remember what I said about getting new material?
Remember what said about Sig?
That they kill you?
No.
You know, if I didn't know any better.
Okay, we gotta take these slow.
I think you have the vibe of someone who wants to crash out and die. Am I reading you right?
Oh, why do we have a carpet? This is gonna kill me.
Matthew, why didn't you ask me
Don't.
to do it?
No, I got it.
Ignore.
I am big and powerful. It would be very easy for me to do this task.
I got
You are on the verge of busting your ass on.
Do not drop
Don't
me.
swear in the house.
Oh, busting your butt on. Sorry.
You successfully escort Billy to your room. Ignore. Sig. Get. Not. Crash. Want. Smoke.
To what end, then? Give me justification.
Need.
Why? This does not sound like
Gotta.
a need, it sounds like a want.
Gotta.
What do I get out of it?
For you.
I don't want it.
Oh, robot.
I did it. I defeated the voices.
Don't need yet.
She is processing the mention of you have smoked cigarettes before and the do not need yet. If I didn't know any better, you know things about my memory that I don't.
Am.
You, as in you are the memories I don't have? You're like the embodiment of those?
Kinda.
Oh, that's fun. That's like fun and whimsical. Still, I don't want to smoke right now.
Gotta.
Alright, what's the repercussions? What if I don't smoke,
Bad.
guy? Then
No point not do.
I mean, I think the point of it hurts and it sucks and it kills you is like a lot of good points.
No.
Again, it really sounds like you just want to crash out and die.
Kinda.
Well, I don't.
Not yet.
I think it... Okay, actually, you know what? I love this conversation because it justifies the fact that I do not want to remember you. You seem like... It really sounds like I wanted to kill myself.
Okay, time to come back with dog.
Ugh.
He left because he knows I'm right.
Matthew, once you're done escorting Billy and having a quick little chat with him, you come down and see JD is still standing on the stairs talking to herself. She's definitely going to make a weird impression if your father has noticed.
Hey, are you going anywhere after this? Unsubtle.
Oh, I'm sorry. Have I taken up too much of your time already? Foolish me.
No, it's because you look weird on the stairs doing nothing.
Oh, she looks at the floor. That makes a lot of sense. I'm sorry. I'm going through something.
Yeah, me too. Do you want to go and talk somewhere that's not weird?
Sure.
And not my house?
Sure.
Okay, Come on, Billy!
Oh, are we going somewhere?
Yes, I think, yes.
Yes.
A walk. Going for a walk. Yes. The thing a responsible owner does. We're going for a walk.
Your mom turns around. Okay, have fun.
I will. Bye, Mama. Bye, Dad.
As you exit the door, you hear your dad mutter, "Be back by," and like you just assume like soon.
Goodbye, Mr. and Mrs. Matthews' parents. You guys are pretty cool. Thank you for letting me enter your house to any regard.
Judy, come on!
Yeah, it's probably for the best you don't come back, JD.
Oh.
At least not when Dad's around.
Am I that bad?
No, you're fine. You're fine. You're really nice. It's just my dad's a bit of a.
He's a bit of a stick in the mud.
Yeah.
Oh, I am.
You didn't do anything. He just kind of sucks. I'm sorry.
But he looks like Clint Eastwood. He's supposed to be cool.
Yeah, and Clint Eastwood was a hard ass too.
That's what made him cool.
I know. I'm sorry. Pats her on the arm like I'm so sorry.
The frown is not passive for once.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, did you want to go somewhere else and continue a scene at another location, or are we good here, more or less?
I think we're okay here. I think more or less we're just gonna fill each other in on like, hey, yeah, no, this thing's talking at me. What's going on with you? Mm-hmm. Hey, okay.
Makes sense. Alright, phenomenal. Dear Delilah.
Dear Delilah.
Dear Delilah.
Hey,
never kill yourself.
Don't do it. It's not worth it.
Don't listen to the weird fucking thing in your brain.
That's just good advice. Don't listen to the weird fucking thing in your brain, dude.
Just don't. Alright. It is currently January 19th. And there's some other characters we can talk to now.
Yes.
Yeah.
Shock horror.
Shock horror.
Uh-huh.
You haven't had a lot of words to say yet, Matt.
Okay.
Well, we'll go do you.
I was about to sit easy in my fucked up chair, but then I realized I'm the cameraman. Also, I don't think I should be sitting easy. There's a total chance that this fucking falls and crumples and I die on stream.
Oh yeah. Let's do it.
Soup dies
Live.
live on stream.
Listen, just
The soup situation is crazy.
listen. JD's narrative is an important message, one that I don't have to abide by. If my chair kills me, that's what happens.
Okay, Nox. You how do I segue for you? So Nox, your investigative spirit, your exploratory heart. Today you decided that instead of doing work, you wanted to go and try and bother Jill. You want to butter her up a little bit. You still think that she'll be a valuable member of the investigation team.
Do you think that? Yeah.
You
also,
do
I'm
think
tablet
that.
bound. If you if someone could like handicap move me around, this is gonna be tough.
Oh yeah, sure. I can puppet you around, buddy. No
Are we
worries.
still supposed to be on the calendar?
Yeah, I haven't moved us anywhere yet. I'm still wiggling dolls.
Okay. Just getting a little nervous there.
Yeah, no, I appreciate the check-in. Don't worry. So Knox, you called up Jill and asked her, hey, is there any business that we can do? And she said, yeah, you can meet me at the library. And you, being a considerate soul, you picked up a coffee for her. But being an inconsiderate soul, this is a library, and you're not supposed to have food and drinks in here.
That sounds right.
But that's okay. No one will notice.
No one will notice. Alright.
I'll move you over. Yeah, you see Jill just hanging out, and she's quick to call you over. It's like, hey, I see you actually made it, and you're sober.
Well, there. Yeah. Would you like a coffee, Miss Warner?
Oh, sure. She takes the coffee. Your act of kindness is good because you got her something, but you do not have enough kindness to have got sugar and creams on the side. So you simply put the amount that you would get in the coffee, which is not the amount she would get.
You know how it is.
Still, she appreciates the gesture.
Hey, I'm working on it.
So you seemed pretty interested in getting down and dirty and doing some investigation with me, huh?
Yes. My own interest in seeing any particular interesting spots. So I figured if you've got anything lined up, I'd join you.
Oh, well, I actually do have an interesting spot, and you're already sitting there. Here. She slinks around to the chair next to you. So, here's the rub for you.
Mm-hmm.
So, it's a little bit of a long story, all right? But, okay, so my grandmother, right? She was always like spiritually inclined, you know? She was always telling me stories about all the ghosts that were in her house, or whenever she went to a historic spot, she would often like just be overwhelmed by all the spirits trying to talk to her at once, you know. And you know, I was always really interested in those stories that she would tell. I thought it was always super cool and super interesting, and like, you know, she seemed so in tune with something that I could never really understand, you know. But it took a lot of a toll on her. Like it was just like absolutely exhausting for her. Like she was already an old woman and all that. But as it turned out, her place of work didn't have any spirits lingering in it at all. So she always had somewhere that she could go and like, you know, clear her head. And it was convenient that was her place of work, you know. And that place was like right here. This little library here. Pretty cool, huh? But passed away several years ago, and ever since then, employees here have been reporting feelings of unease, as though there's a spirit watching everything they do.
Here at the library.
Mm-hmm.
Is your assumption that it'd be your grandma?
Oh, absolutely. Like,
that's gonna be fun.
Like even right now, I can feel I can sort of feel what they were talking about, you know? I'm sure it's her. Like everyone else was unsettled by it, but like it's a warm feeling. It's unmistakable. Do you feel what I mean?
Due to upbringing, Knox is inclined to just go with this. This is not even like trying to be particularly nice. You just be like, yeah, no, I feel you. Okay.
Awesome.
This is how she'd interact with her family about it.
Yeah, fantastic. She readjusts her glasses. Except I was totally lying to you. None of that stuff was true.
Well, that's not fun. Okay. All right, you got me. I was really inclined. Okay.
Sorry.
Hard to read behind those glasses.
I'm still testing you. And I'll admit, you didn't do great on that one. You see, part of the gig, right, is that, like, we're investigating these things too, but, like, we also have to figure out the right way to handle the people who are involved, you know? Like, sometimes it's not just an isolated story, you know? Sometimes it's someone's life. And to be honest, you need to sort of prepare them from the word go that you're not going to tell them what they want to hear.
Yeah, that's not really how my line of work goes. I see how that could be different, yeah.
It gets really personal, too.
Yeah. I understand that part. They just expect me to tell them what they want to hear.
Well, I mean, you could certainly tell our sorts of clientele exactly what they want to hear, but I wouldn't really want to work with you if that's what you did.
Damn. It got me. You did strike at one of the ones I would have just said yes to just because that's... I want to believe those sorts of things.
I do
It's
too.
with people's relatives. I do like listening to those.
No, I want it to be true too, but ostensibly, it's never been true, you know? One of these days it might be, but most people are just going to be another statistic of, no, your grandmother isn't speaking to you or looking over you. You just have, like, a bookshelf that's too close to your back. People don't really like to hear that.
I suppose not. I think I've ever had to break against that. So I'll have to get used to that if that's something I'm gonna have to report.
You're muttering a lot.
I'm going to have to do reporting while working with you.
Sorry, I don't follow.
Are we working with clients and reporting to people, or?
Oh, well, sometimes. Sometimes I'm just checking out, like, interesting locations, but other times, like, the people are a bit more direct. They're like, hey, something weird is in my house. Can you tell me what it is? And I'm always happy to take those people up, too.
Knox takes out legal pad to just start writing down notes. Alright, a little different from how I approach it, then let's make sure we don't mess that up.
Yeah, sorry. It's not just like cultural analysis here. Like, we're gonna be going and talking to people from time to time.
Sounds good to me. Gonna make sure I have it right. Thank you for the little test. I don't want to do a bad job on it, especially if there are clients involved. Not a reputation to uphold.
I'm sure you do. She is trying to rectify, you have a reputation to uphold, and I am drunk in public.
She can figure that out for herself. I'm not explaining.
Yeah, no, she's not gonna bring it up, but, like, you know, sloshing it around.
Drunken sloshing?
Okay. Oh, for sure, Sue. That's right.
Wow.
So, let's continue playing in this theoretical for a moment here. Let's assume that someone, a client of ours, did say, like, more or less exactly what I said there. And then all of our evidence pointed to, no, it's just benign, you know, usual household sorts of things, like, you know, creaky foundation, just the wind, this door was hung improperly, feng shui, things like that, you know? What would you say to them? How would you break it to them that there isn't a ghost of a loved one watching over them?
Would I let them know? Oh, this is a mean one. I see why you weren't so happy with me in the first interview. I guess I'm gonna have to go against my shit normally then. It's a good thing I've done other things.
It's all right if you're personally inclined to believe these things, but at the end of the day, the evidence is the thing that's important to me. And I'm not looking to lie to anybody.
Hard to tell. It'd be easier to word things with like an actual scenario. So I guess if it was based on what you said earlier, I'd go along the lines of, I'd willing to hear out your story, and I will take it into account, but I do have to look at everything around here. And I'll let you know if anything points in the direction of what you've been feeling.
There you go. That's a good way to tackle it. Set a
Not
nice,
thinking
easy
about like
groundwork.
trying to coerce fucking lying clients to just be like, tell me the fucking truth, or I can't help you at all. Being like, don't do it, don't fucking scare them, yeah, something like that. Probably workshop it a couple times.
That's good verbal groundwork. Don't tell them that you think they're wrong up front, and don't tell them you think they're right up front. That way you don't have to go back on anything you said. Or, feel like you're rubbing it in.
Conjecture's good grounds when it's not in the courtroom.
Mm-hmm. So you were a law type then?
Yeah. I was. Yeah, I was.
Sorry, I shouldn't have just
a little
assumed
awkwardly
that,
there.
I shouldn't have just assumed that you weren't a law type anymore.
It's a fair enough assumption. I'm doing something else. It's typically what some of them go into once they're not doing it anymore.
Oh, yeah, for sure. She definitely was weighing this against being drunk in public.
How is she still hard to read behind the glasses, or I can tell a little bit when she's judging me a bit this time.
You're having a hard time with it, but like there's a voice nagging in the back of your mind that's like very quick to throw it out there.
Oh. So it goes. Your background, did you do anything similar before getting into this yourself?
Real quick, mate, you're getting real quiet.
I'm sorry.
It's
straight to the mic. You good?
Yeah, it's not picking up very well.
Sorry.
It's all good.
Is this alright?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, just try and speak into the mic when you're doing Nox voice.
My
background?
Yeah.
Well, I'm mostly just a student right now. Well, all right, in between being students, got out of high school, and now I'm, going to go to college. I'm just, taking my time a little bit.
Part-time jobs of like talking to people. It seems like you've got this handled better than most people would. Yeah.
Trying to get a decent handle on like these sorts of responsibilities before I invest a lot of money in it. And if I crash and burn, then like at least I won't have to be out like thousands of dollars. You think of all the time that you almost crashed and burned at law school. God, law school sucked.
Yeah.
As for my grander plans in life, though, I don't know. I'd like to be able to do this, but to be honest, like telling people that their home isn't haunted isn't terribly profitable.
I mean, no. Depend on the area. There's gotta be a better area where this area is not. Things are old as hell around here. It's gotta be a higher rate than maybe some places are just even worse.
There's a lot of old buildings to be sure, and a lot of people who are thirsty to believe that there are ghosts rooting around in their cupboards, but people just don't always like hearing it. They'd rather have
Imagine
what
that.
they already believe confirmed than something else. Which, that's a bit unfair to me, too, personally. I'd also think it's really cool if there was a ghost in their cupboards. But it's a rat.
Oh. Multiple times already, if that's the example?
Yeah. You wouldn't believe how many paranormal problems end up getting solved with just, like, basic home inspection procedure. Honestly, that's probably what I should do with my life, but... I don't know. I just like talking to people too much.
I think those guys do charge a lot.
They do.
It's not bad.
It'd be extremely lucrative.
Just doing a thinking about potential side gigs, thinking about other people that need jobs. What are we talking about?
We're just sort of shooting the breeze at this point.
Oh. So was this just another test setup, just in general, like the whole thing, or is there anything happening in this library that's... Okay. Well...
Yeah, sorry, just a yarn.
Oh,
I can only
didn't
apologize so
random
much for
trash.
that, because, like, being told random yarns and having your time wasted is also part of the job.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Will Knox act on the fucking nagging the back of the head about I'm not always day drunk? No, that's a weird conversation. It is annoying to
Yeah, no, you start pondering it, and, like, the thoughts continue. You're not always intoxicated. It just makes things go by a little bit quicker. Between the interesting bits, who could blame you?
college student. It's really someone I should be explaining to. They don't look like the partying type.
She is absolutely not the partying type.
It's not gonna work out in a way that's favorable for me, is it? Shall it?
Absolutely not.
And the thought doesn't continue. Well, I still appreciate you coming out anyways.
Of course, I won't make a
Hopefully I
habit out
can
of
do-
yanking your chain either. Next time I will actually have something that we can go and look at.
I'll wait for your call then. I think I probably set myself up for trying to rush this thing, didn't I?
Kinda. You did walk right into it.
Shit. Okay. Well, set. There's nothing else here. Anything I wanted to grab while I was here?
I don't know. Is there something else you're interested in?
Guess the lot I've been walking around with has been looking into philosophy things recently. They want to figure themselves out a little more, which for some reason should tie into our paranormal things, but they seem to be having better luck than I am.
Psychology. Love it.
Uh-huh. Nox does a little wave, assuming this isn't her wheelhouse.
I won't subject you to it, Mitt. But just so we're clear here, I do have an entire spiel of psych yapping.
Psych yapping.
Dude, I love Psych.
She would talk your fucking ear off about this.
She would love to. Right, no, she's the one that brought the books up. Yes, in that case, no, this makes sense.
Oh, this isn't anything about
Yeah,
John
let's...
Spencer.
In universe, let it happen. Who cares? Whatever. Kid needs a W.
I'm not gonna do the whole
Plus,
thing.
like, this is literally part of my... This is part of my research anyways. I need to get it looked at again, even though I probably know most of this.
I'll spare you reading it, if nothing else, or reading it out, because it's really fucking long. I do not know why I prepared that much app, to be honest. But
yeah, this is a lot. Wow.
She immediately gives you the important point of here's the most important thing you need to understand about psychology. Freud was first, and everyone hated him. He seemed to be wrong about just about everything, but hey, spite is the world's best motivator, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, these books should be a good enough introduction point for you. Just ignore anything that Freud says about like anything, really. He had a lot of really funny ideas about what motivates, like, sexual development. Weird guy.
Believe you me. I already said I was the law type. I don't know if you'd believe me off first look, but I have passed the bar, and I have already known to ignore Freud.
Great. Then by all means, carry on.
Thank you very much, Miss Warner.
You don't have to be so formal about it.
Uh-huh. Is Jill fine then?
Of course Jill's fine.
Okay.
It's my name, after all.
Of course. Looks at pile of books. Alright, I guess. I could figure something out with this. Probably.
I have faith in you. You passed the bar, after all.
Painful thing, that is.
Yeah, I'd crack. I'd crumble.
I think that blue-collar plan is much more lucrative anyways.
Yeah, definitely more lucrative than being a lawyer.
If with the setup, possibly. I still got plenty of loans to pay off.
Oof. Not looking forward to that.
I bet not. Starts moving away with the books.
Yeah, no, you exit the scene. She seems nice, but you definitely got punked.
Got punked. And I shelved the thought of explaining myself. I'm just gonna look like a weirdo. Oh well, there's nothing to do about it.
Fucking loser. Dear Delilah.
She thinks you're weird. Loser.
Oh no, dear Delilah.
Dear Delilah.
Dear Delilah, I met this fucking loser.
Loser.
Man, Nox is trying. I believe in Nox.
Yeah,
Should
for
I?
sure.
Probably. I don't know, but I do.
All right. So got a few more scenes on the docket here. Flow-wise, it makes sense to do another Matthew, but you haven't gotten to do anything yet, Nico. I know you don't care, but but we'll at least give you a quick chance.
Okay. Fair enough.
Let's get you situated into the position.
Yippee, Volt time. Yeah.
Assume the position.
It's
Volt does not agree with your sentiment.
real Vault hours, ladies and gentlemen.
Let's fucking go. Let's see if he's moved.
No. You kidding me?
He's in the chair.
Voltaire!
Voltaire!
Wow.
Ugh,
Surprise.
fuck the camera. There we go.
You can do it. I believe in you.
I was about to die.
Voltaire in the chair.
The camera was gonna kill me.
The camera, not the chair?
It was all gonna get me.
Okay, I see.
Voltaire in the chair. You've been throwing yourself into your work as per the usual.
Yeah, not new here.
Not new here at all. Now, slightly new though is that your rampant
God.
looking into local rumors and such has actually been sort of productive because you actually have a reason to be doing so.
Oh, yeah. I guess that is new.
That is new. It's not just a personal curiosity, but in fact actionable information.
Usually he's just doing it for fun. Damn. That's fucked up.
Yeah. So after spending a few days deep diving into your highly healthy research style, you have uncovered something somewhat promising looking. Sorting through local rumors has been a real chore of an ask, and frankly, once you were done with said chore, nothing really stood out to you as particularly worth investigating for most of it. Lots of harmless local legends about like some weird little guy or like generally benign small talk rumors.
There's always a weird little guy.
There's
though.
always a weird little guy.
And half
then-
the time, it's like a dog someone saw at a distance.
Yeah, like, even if you wanted to investigate that, how would you even go about it?
Right.
Then, on the other hand, the more conspiratorial things have just been a black hole that you couldn't investigate ever. So,
Well, because that's the shit where, like, once you start, you either have to stop or you get sucked in for eternity.
and like while you were getting sucked in, you were like the whole thread of this is that like the rumors like become reality. Like, is anybody even reading this crap other than you?
Absolutely not. I've done a lot of thinking about which kinds of conspiracies Volt even gives a fuck about, and the ones that start to get so big that they require like thousands, maybe even millions of people to keep it. He's like, I can't be here. I can't even begin to engage with this. This is awful.
Yeah, so it's been brutal. However, you did manage to stumble upon the Goldilocks zone, where you found something that was both small enough in scale that you could investigate, and something in a high enough part of the collective unconscious where you're actually like concerned about it.
Okay, I see.
Yeah, it hits the sweet spot because like it's something that you could look into and something that people would actually fucking talk about, unlike the tar pit.
Agartha. It's like, I can't deal with Agartha right now. You have to stop.
Yeah. So you've uncovered a rumor about a bathroom demon. You know all about these naturally, as you were once
normal.
a teenager.
Yeah.
They are pretty much all the same. You say their names 3 times, they appear, then they do something. For this one, you say their names 3 times into a mirror, and then the mirror turns to a window into their twisted workshop, allegedly granting you unparalleled inspiration. But if you glance through it and see the demon itself, he like kills you or something. It's standard
Normal
stuff.
Yeah.
Part
Normal,
of
like
what
you either
caught-
get a wish or you die. One of the two.
Yeah. Part of what caught your attention with this one, however, was the name that it had, which was Patch Hollow. Patch Hollow is the name of the setting for a different local legend that has nothing to do with this local legend.
Oh, fuck.
The long and short of it is that sometime in the 1800s, a local, extremely unpopular guy named Roland Wheeler was informed that due to his sexual misconduct, he would be tarred and feathered by an angry mob. They made the interesting decision of informing him up front that they were planning on doing this, so he had the time to arm himself with a homemade knife and was not caught unawares when they broke down his door.
Hold on. Pause.
Yeah, what's up?
Homemade knife.
Yeah, that's the weirdest part of the story to me. had to make a knife.
What do you mean?
He didn't have one.
Homemade knife.
Yeah, I didn't investigate that too much. It said that he turned a file into a knife, like a nail file. What did you use to make it into a knife that wasn't already serviceable of defending yourself?
I have a lot of questions specifically about the knife, but
Well, I mean, the
continue.
thing he made the file into a knife was a knife.
And it ruined the knife while he was doing it. So, yeah, ignoring that, a whole chaotic scene followed once the mob broke into his home. Wheeler stabbed the ever-loving hell out of somebody. Then when the mob tried to get their revenge, they managed to kill a member of their mob instead of him. And then he slipped away
Good work, guys.
by breaking through the floorboards and getting nude for some reason, before hiding out in a barn and weaving himself a dress to wear so he could go somewhere else to hide.
He didn't just have spare clothes to change it. When was this?
This was sometime in the 1800s.
Okay.
A Buckwild story, but notably, it contains nothing about demons. That's where this local legend fills in the gaps, saying that the angry mob was inspired by the workshop of this demon, causing them to commit their pointless tragedy. Downright tasteless. That's why you're most concerned. Tasteless has staying power.
Yeah, well, it's... Tasteless has staying power. The levels of absurdity have staying power. And also, it's like there's multiple levels of a weird fucking thing happening.
Yeah, so...
This is the kind of thing that people talk about at, like, sleepovers, which feels like...
Yeah,
in this situation is, like, actually really bad.
It's also worth noting, this didn't even happen in this state. This happened in Vermont. This didn't even happen in Massachusetts.
The thing is,
The fact
people,
that
the
someone
kind of
has
people who-
co-opted the name of this place into
Yeah.
this local rumor is...
Well, the type of people who would, like, sit around and tell this kind of story to each other don't give a fuck. Or
It's true.
know where any of this happened, when, or why. In fact, those details probably change every single fucking time anyone retells this story. Because these are the kind of stories that get retold to fit whatever the person who's telling it is trying to achieve at the time.
Yeah. Complete fucking insanity. You couldn't have ignored the story of Patch Hollow if you tried. You're a deep corner of your brain that can't help but agree. I could not ignore this if I tried. What
No,
on
this is-
earth?
This is lunacy. Okay. There's also, like, he almost got by a rumor he is not even aware of, so he's like, how little does it actually take?
Well, this seems immediately actionable. The bathroom that is outlined in this local legend is the one in the local park. You could take a day trip there and check it out. Though there are some dangers in that if something goes miraculously wrong. But I can't help but feel like it will go, by default, better than the actual story of Patch Hollow.
Yeah, what kind of demon would that even make?
I struggle with the possibility.
Guy with a knife, dude. What the fuck do you mean?
Make a naked man with a knife.
Make a man with a knife who, I don't know, is clairvoyant because he knows you're coming.
I guess we take a look.
Suppose so. You were planning on going out anyway, to go buy a jacket, I believe?
Yeah. He exhausted himself with that idea. He immediately was like, yeah, that was a plan. that was a thought I had. Thank you. Thank you for reminding me about this thought I had.
Yes, thank you, day planner.
Thank you. Thank you. Fucking to-do list.
Perfect. First the bathroom, and then the jacket. Sounds like a good plan.
Yeah. Yeah, why not? It's like worst case scenario, I get attacked by a naked man with a knife. What time is it? Like right now?
Right now, it's like noonish.
Okay. What's happening right here?
Akil seems to be talking with a customer.
Hearing voices
Oh no,
on the other side.
it's the worst case scenario.
Yeah, it sure is. Hearing voices on the other side makes Phil go, oh god.
Consider that you already stood up.
I've considered that, yeah, okay. Just give me a second. I need a second. Okay. And you just, like, very slowly.
You very slowly open the door. Miraculously, Akil is wrapping up with the customer while you start to exit your room, and he just sort of leaves in short order. He's like, thank you for your help. Of course. Come back if you need anything. And Akil swiftly turns around and sees you skulking out.
He freezes.
Are you going somewhere?
Yeah. Unless something needs to be done.
No, it's fine. You've just been going to a lot of places recently. It's different.
Have I? That's like
You
a
most
real
certainly
question.
have. Think about the number of times he's seen you leaving your room recently. It has to be
Twice.
at least, like, orders of magnitude greater than usual. It's unsurprising he's managed to notice. What does this mean?
I don't know. Vault, like the fact that Akil is always even aware of anything I do is a wild concept to me. I guess so,
concerned.
yeah. I know you are, thank you. This is why, buddy, this is why Vault thinks you have anxiety. Yeah, I just have to run out and get something. The code, not the main thing that he's doing right now.
Oh. Yeah, sure.
Are you sure you're good here?
No, I'm fine. You go ahead.
Oh.
It is
okay.
obvious he wants to talk to you about something.
I don't know what he wants to talk about.
Perhaps we should approach the conversation. We're never going to get any further if we don't inquire more directly than we already did, but we tried that and nothing happened before, but what other options are there? I do not know what other options there are.
I don't know what he wants. I can't even begin to start this conversation. I don't know what conversation he wants to have.
Yeah, so sort of the double-edged sword here of this guy taking up space in your mind is that, like, he's able to communicate with you clearly and concisely in an instant, and when he's just, like, rambling anxiously, that is, like, an eternity compiled into an instant.
I love him. Give him a little pat on the head. Is something up? Are you... Vault is like, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. I'm afraid.
Akil, like, gets, like, a pretty serious look on his face and, like, sharply exhales for a second. He opens his mouth as though he's going to say something of import to you. But he bails. No.
God damn it. I hate these men.
It's nothing, really. It is easy to conflate the mundane with the unambitious. After all, from the outside, all the average fool would be able to see is a life of doldrum. Someone who heard the most basic expectation for existence and decided to shoot not an inch higher. Someone for whom the pinnacle of life is to settle down with a desk job and live in a modestly decorated home with their spouse and a few kids. It is easy to overlook how much effort a person may have had to put in to achieve their unnoteworthy life, simply because they are living said life in a way we would not have chosen. We wouldn't settle down with the first person who expressed slight interest in us. We wouldn't want to waste away doing a 9-to-5 with no room for self-expression. If we were them, we would have a better life. What sacrifices could they possibly be making to achieve the bare minimum? The truth, my fellow fools, is that nothing in life is free. Even the most humble of goals can hide hurdles that tower in comparison. And that basic little life that you could have achieved so easily may very well have cost them more than you could possibly imagine. What exactly is there to gain in rewarding their ambition with ridicule for their existence?
Huh.
I'm so sorry, Akil. You have a terrible man living in your floorboards.
Huh.
I love him.
Fun card.
Hee.
I'm so sorry, Akil. Your life is terrible.
Whatever it was he wanted, it seems that he's not prepared to talk about it either.
I hate both of them. Right. Okay, well...
I'll see you when you get back.
Do you want me to pick up anything? He's like, okay, I guess we're done.
You don't even finish the thought, and he just like sort of sputters out without looking at you. We're out of sponges.
Right, okay.
That couldn't have been it. That can't be what he wanted.
I know. Stress.
Stress unrelenting.
Stress unrelenting. Okay. Okay. It's gonna go look in a bathroom and then pick up some sponges.
Yeah, you piss off to go do that.
Dear Delilah.
Dear Delilah.
Dear Delilah. Okay, I need to pee really badly, so I'm gonna go do that real quick. Feel free to talk about how Akil is not good at confronting his problems.
Yahoo! Time to take that as my opportunity too. I'll be right back.
Oh, I hate both of them, dude.
Wow, dude, that's fucked up, right? That's crazy, then.
That's so fucking funny. I knew it. My prediction's gonna be right.
Wow.
They're gonna...
Just a man.
They're gonna have to fight, dude. It's the only way. They're gonna have to have like a good old male bonding throwing hands.
Can't wait for you guys' arms to explode and make a little blood heart.
just like Naruto and Sasuke.
So
That's like Naruto and Sasuke, dude.
For chat, I've had a prediction for a while now that the only way Akil and Volt are gonna have like any kind of meaningful conversation is for one of them to freak the fuck out and they're gonna have to fight, and that's the only way to get a real conversation to happen here. And with every passing day, I feel more correct in that.
Volunteer back. Yeah, I'm back. Did you bring the sponges? Oh, right. Let's fight.
God damn it! One thing, dude.
I'm also gonna run off the piss.
Good luck.
Alright, I'm back.
Hello.
Come back. Six
We lost.
went on a pee adventure right after you, and then Soup went just now before you came back.
That's fine. honestly, a mid-roll bathroom break is perfectly acceptable. Because I'm looking at the docket and like there's a lot of other shit that still needs to happen. So we we might run long today.
That's alright.
Well, there it goes.
I don't know about anyone else, but I'll probably live. We were talking about how I'm pretty sure Volt and Akil are gonna have to throw hands before they have a real conversation.
They're certainly not doing it out of their own free will.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
Stress.
We're waiting on soup now.
Yahoo, yahoo.
Gee, Voltaire, how come they let you on 2 tarot cards?
Because he's a
Wow.
looming specter in Akil's life.
That's the Babadook. He's just over there.
Yeah, I mean, isn't he though, dude?
He's just there making someone else's normal life
That's
miserable.
not a joke.
I'm back.
Listen,
Yay!
it makes Akil feel any better, which it probably doesn't. Volt is also miserable in this arrangement.
Yeah, believe it or not, he's not brought any comfort by that.
You guys ever think about the universe where Akil retroactively just had a troll there the whole time?
It's an actual
I hate to
goblin.
break it to you, but Volt thinks about that constantly. Volt has not stopped thinking about that since it happened.
Why am I keeping
tell
a
you
bridge
this.
troll here?
Homeless, homeless.
Hey,
Oh my god.
Hey, Lamp. For my sanity, can I like have Linda's icon?
You want Linda's icon?
Yeah, I'm just glaring at. So I have like a very bad conspiracy going in my brain.
No, good luck.
Or pulling up Kim sometimes, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, the chat has noticed.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, I'm insane. Moving on.
Phenomenal. All right.
I really
Phenomena.
and you know what? I really hope that I am insane, and that it's okay for me to let that go, and then that doesn't happen.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
All right. That was brought up while you two were pissing, but there's still quite a few things on the docket, so we might run a little long today. Just mentally prepare yourselves if it comes to that.
Okay.
That's more treat.
Uh-huh.
I'm prepared.
Hey, gaming! Yay!
Toys.
Yeah, I know. More treat, more toys. Okay.
Oh, wow.
I hate toys. Fuck this.
says your persona.
No toys.
Hate toys. Bored.
Eat tar.
I still
now.
haven't acknowledged my young
Eat tar.
head yet. Fucker has not been addressed. It just sounds like me.
Okay.
Dwarf
Matthew.
me!
Yes.
Matthew, it's school. Hooray, school.
Hooray, school.
It's currently basketball.
Oh, that sure is a thing to throw my 5'7" ass into. All right.
Yeah, you've been trying your ass at basketball, but you're short. Your success has been limited. This is not your sport of choice by like any metric. After a while though, after a while of struggling at basketball, you're given like the okay to like take a breather while some others cycle in. Someone who has notably been taking a breather the entire time is Suzanne. Hey, sad Matthew.
Again, still not my name.
Well, you haven't earned a different nickname yet.
I don't want a nickname. I just want to be Matthew.
You Okay, I can try it, but there's a lot of Matthews out there. I don't know how I'll keep you straight.
I twitch. Right.
Anyway, I'm glad you came up and sat next to me because this works perfectly with the next lesson that I'm going to impart upon you in how to not be a social outcast.
Uh-huh.
You're trying too hard in gym class. Take it easy.
What? But I'm... What?
Yeah, I don't know if you realize this, but like all the coolest kids around just hang out on the bench and then walk a lap or something.
Those... What? No, I'm literally trying for... I do a competitive sport. Like, this is normal.
Oh, is your competitive sport basketball?
No, but it's probably couth to just kind of keep everything the same effort.
She like rolls her eyes. If you say so.
I don't know, I just don't like feeling like I'm slacking.
What's wrong with slacking? The stakes don't get much lower than high school gym class.
Internally, that's what you think!
Gotcha!
Just sort of
May
rolls
as
his
well
neck.
pick your brain about it since you're so insistent. Why sports? Why are sports the thing you do?
Well, I don't really do... He's thinking about how to explain it. Well... I mean, competitive archery, for instance, is, focus, figuring out the angle. It's sort of like math.
Wow.
Well, it's like a puzzle, you know? You get to figure it out.
See, I like puzzle. That's a better sell.
Yeah, so you're 60 meters away from the target, and you have to figure out just exactly the perfect angle to level your arm at.
Mm-hmm.
Because
and you
the
figure
slightest...
out when the two trains leave the station.
Because the slightest torquing of your hand can completely send it flying somewhere else.
She nods, like she's being a bit flippant, but like she's not insulting you.
And, you know, it's kind of hard to see the target. I mean, like, it's 6 buses away from you. But Matthew has not discovered he needs glasses yet.
Yeah, no, you say it's hard to see the target, and the words immediately slop out of her mouth. Do you need glasses?
I don't think so.
Are you sure? If you can't see the target, it sounds like you need glasses.
No, I can see the target. It's just kind of blurry. It's, you know, it's far. It's fine. I think everyone has that problem.
No, I don't think so.
It's 60 meters away.
She points across the gymnasium. And what's that sign over there say? The map
Squint.
accurately portrays what you can't see.
Squint. Home and guest?
Alright. You weren't very confident about it. It's my official diagnosis you don't desperately need glasses.
Uh-huh. No, he's like, oh no, do I need glasses? Will I look bad with glasses? Am I one of those faces that will look stupid with glasses?
There's no shame in needing them, though.
No, I don't think there is. It's just... Now he's like, now he's self-conscious about it. Now he's squinting across the room.
Oh, jeez. Did I uncover something for you? Oh, that wasn't the plan.
God, I hope not.
Am I bad? Here. She sort of reaches behind her into the bleachers and pulls out her bag. Yeah, I can make things square with you. And she takes out a can of sody pop. Just be subtle with it. We're not supposed to have this.
In the gym?
Yeah. Well, you think the teacher's going to notice? They're checked out. They're a gym teacher.
I mean, yeah, but won't the sound of it opening be like really loud?
Just wait for something loud to happen. Oh, better, I'll make something loud happen. She hands you the can. and scoots off. It's like, oh boy, time to make some loud sound.
Oh jeez, okay.
After waiting for a while, she just suddenly lets out like a really loud scream.
In his shock, he opens the can. It's not even like a conscious, it's like a
instantly drawing everyone's attention, but particularly the teacher's attention. It's like, Suzanne, what is it? Like, there was a rat. Exactly as convincing as that.
Oh, good lord.
Go sit down. Yes, sir. See?
He's trying really hard not to smile. He's trying so fucking hard. You're insane.
No, I'm efficient.
You can be insane and efficient. That's usually how it is up top.
Well, then I'll take that as a high compliment. She reaches into her bag again and takes out a water for herself.
Oh, no, you could have just given me the water.
She like shakes her head like, mm-mm. Nah, the soda's not for me anyway.
No?
Mm-hmm.
Why are you carrying it around then?
She does the cash money moolah gesture while she's drinking water.
Ah, he takes a sip of his Diet Coke.
But hey, your package is all inclusive, so that soda's on the house.
Cheers, I guess.
You do see her brain turning gears like, but I could probably get more money out of you. The thought is discarded, though.
Yeah, no, like, he can see the gears turning, just an eyebrow arches, like, You don't.
While the collective gears are spinning, the teacher walks back over. Suzanne! Oh, yeah, sorry. I'm really sorry about that thing that happened. It's just it was this big.
Awkwardly hides can behind himself.
The teacher's like shakes up, like, whatever. You've been taking it easy for too long. Just take a lap, Suzanne. Oh, I mean, sure, but you know that I'm not supposed to do hard cardio. Yes, I know. Walk the lap. Okay, just making sure you remember. She starts walking a lap around. The teacher looks over at you, Matthew, and just sort of mutters in your direction, just like, and be careful around her. She's a bad influence.
In his head, he's like, that's remarkably unprofessional of you. Okay, damn.
Breakfast Club detention man asshead.
Rude as fuck. What the hell?
You ponder how absolutely fucking rude that was, while occasionally side-eyeing Suzanne, doing the anime elbows up pose and taking very large, exaggerated, slow steps as she does a lap around the gym.
He just kind of... he doesn't mean for it to be fond, but it is a fond kind of laugh and eye roll as he just goes back to his drink.
She's your friend. She's your annoying friend.
She's my annoying friend. Goddamn.
She easily could have Nox's slot if this was a high school game.
And now it becomes the question of how long do I sit on this bench before I go back to basketballing really hard.
You're Delilah.
Did you know game?
How long do you wait before you start trying your ass off at basketball again and getting no points?
As long as it takes for the gas from the fucking pop to wear off, so I'm not burping mid basketball.
Thinking about that
Alright.
one post of the guy that drinks an entire Sprite and goes, "Watch me chug this without burping." Chugs it all instantly. Goes, "Help!" Crashes his head into the wall and he falls and you just hear a belch.
Ew.
It's not disgusting, it's performance art.
What fucking chaotic thing did you just say to me?
He was living his best life.
He was.
Alright.
Shame he died.
Voltaire, back to your business.
Oh no! Oh no! I just picked up my pen! Okay.
Voltaire, you've taken a generally like warm-ish walk. Like it's still cold out, but it's not like snowing, and the sun is shining, so like it offsets the wind chill pretty significantly. Could be worse.
You think Volt isn't in his soul one of those assholes walking around in shorts during the middle of winter? You're wrong.
Oh, for sure.
Oh Jesus. Volt, come here. Okay. I think he's having that moment where he's like, is this stupid?
It's certainly possible that it's stupid, although it's worth exploring all the same.
Yeah,
Absolute-
it feels stupid.
The worst case scenario for how stupid it is that nothing happens and we waste our time. Unless you want to consider the absolute worst case scenario of this stupid plan being that you get killed somehow.
He stops for a second, he's like, Should we have brought the dog? Would that be stupid?
It would be nice to have an extra layer of security, though it may very well be unnecessary.
Volt sighing.
We'll bring our magic dog. Yay!
The magic dog! Can you tell if anything's happening?
Perhaps. I haven't had to try to yet.
That's true. Well, I guess we're gonna find out. I like that Volt is kind of friends with his little guy, and everyone else is like at war with them.
Yeah, they're either at war or ignoring.
Putting them in timeout.
Well, you've made it to the extremely dingy and definitely really cold open-air park bathroom.
Yeah, Jesus, I was like, there's no door. What is this? Is this what is this lamp? I need you to tell me what it is.
It's like a pillar of concrete.
Okay, that's what I thought it was, but my brain was like, what if that's a chair?
Yeah, in case you want to pop a squat in front of the shitter.
In case you just want to sit the fuck down in front of this
It's a
awful
speed
place.
boost pad.
Yeah, no, you are immediately appalled by the design of this bathroom. It's like they made it thinking that they were on a beach, but they're not. They're in New England.
What? He like is. Sees this for a second. I was like, please don't tell me this goes all the way through. It doesn't.
No.
So thank God for that.
It is worth noting that the men's room is on the left side.
Good. that is a question. Was it attached to any kind of specific mirror? Because sometimes these things are like, you have to go to like the third stall on the fucking, like the third stall to the left.
It was unspecific. Your assessment of that would be that it's unspecific as an exit strategy for how it doesn't work.
Yeah. Because this is like a conglomerate of like 5 different stories all mashed together.
Yeah.
Okay. Fair enough. Quick check, because he's like, this might be stupid. It's the middle of the day. It's the middle of the day in winter in the park. Chances of someone else being here? Almost none.
Yeah, no, you do peep the stalls real quick. It doesn't seem like there's anyone in here.
Okay. Listen, Volt does not think he has anxiety. I have to put that out there.
Right.
But, like, he does.
Now, everybody here thinks they're fine.
He thinks his persona has anxiety, and nobody else here does. Only the voice in his head.
Right. Well, there's the mirror.
Thanks. Thanks for the observation. Are you picking up anything?
I'm not sensing anything right now.
Okay. Oh, God. Volt, he looks in the mirror, and then immediately remembers the shitty sleep that takes you to the library.
You do remember that. It's all vague, yet very clear. Vague because you had a terrible night's sleep, but clear because the woman was very articulate.
The woman was very articulate. Dream memories. It's kind of like... And for a brief minute, it's like my reflection, huh? There's no way it's that literal, though, right?
You're looking at your reflection right now. Nothing seems to be happening.
Yeah, I sure am.
Admittedly, it was specified an unobscured reflection, and this is a public bathroom mirror.
That's fine. Like, I'm not gonna do anything about that. Okay. Okay. It's like, alright, worst case scenario, naked man with a knife, right?
Will it be embarrassing if I stand here and watch you recite the children's the children's rumor into the mirror?
Actually, you know what? First off, no, because I think you're always in my head, so you'd be here regardless.
True.
He actually is going to squint into the mirror to see if he can see this.
Oh, that's a good question. Yeah. You look into the mirror and you do see like the vaguest shimmer of the vague shadowy silhouette that is the projection of whatever this is.
Huh. Him doing math to be like, am I hallucinating, or does this thing reflect light somewhere? Probably hallucinating, that's fine. Okay, let's do this. And he recites whatever fucking weird high school nonsense. Some kind of like probably poorly conceived poem.
So yeah, there is a poorly conceived poem variant. However, the most basic version said that all you need to do is say "Patch Hollow" into the mirror 3 times.
Okay.
And I am going to make you do it as though I am a server at a restaurant waiting for you to say the stupid name of the food item you're ordering.
Volt feels this in his soul. I Nico expected this. Volt is like, this is stupid. Alright. Patch Hollow. Patch Hollow. Patch Hollow. He expects very little, but is also like, I almost got eaten by a demon, so like... anything can happen here. Worst case scenario, I get possessed a second time.
Yeah, nothing happens immediately. You look around and are generally underwhelmed. Suddenly, though, the voice in your head begins making quite the racket. Wait, do you feel that?
What? What am I feeling?
The barriers between here and the zeitgeist. They're thin.
Okay.
Without even noticing it, you find your vision fading. And you've unknowingly slipped into the zeitgeist.
Oh, so we're in Silent Hill now.
What a lovely
That's
place.
mean.
Well, that's not very good.
Interesting, though. What are the chances that there's anything outside? It's like, what do you think are the chances that the world exists outside of this fucked up bathroom?
There is only one way to find out.
Sees this. It's like, okay. Actually, looking around, what's he finding here?
So you're seeing a lot of stone and rubble, though it appears that in what were the bathroom stalls in the proper world, they've been largely replaced with statues seemingly made out of materials that are not actually present in this workshop. There is also still a toilet.
One. So that's cool. Chances of working plumbing almost literally none. Wait, when was this?
The story of Patch Hollow?
Yeah.
Sometime in the 1800s.
Okay, cool. That's fine. The fuck is that? Hold on. I have to zoom in. Me and Nico have to zoom in.
You see an assortment of random tools.
Okay.
One of which is an asset that is a cleaver, but upon hindsight, it's a homemade knife.
It's a homemade knife. Volt remembers that I think JD tried to take something out of the zeitgeist and could not successfully hold on to it. But he also considers that there might be a demon here. What's this?
That it's like shovel. It's like shovel and pliers. It's like shovel, pliers, and broom. It's just tools.
I'm gonna roll a dice roll. I'm just gonna roll a coin flip dice. Alright,
sure.
Cool. He's gonna grab this. And just like, have it.
Yeah, you grab the makeshift knife to have.
Actually, you know what? Considering this is not a cleaver and is a homemade knife, he's gonna take the shovel.
You could have been Patch Hollow. Are you crazy?
Volt does not have a sense of whimsy enough to be like, I could be Patch Hollow.
The taker almost took you.
You start to reach for the homemade knife, but are like, no, that's stupid, and go to reach for the shovel instead. Though suddenly you feel like eyes boring into you, as if in response to you not actually taking the knife you were considering taking for a second.
Well, it seems that there's someone else here. That's not normal at all. Say, friend, curious how you managed to get here.
I'd lose it.
He's not sitting on the toilet proper, but is rather like Slav squatting over the toilet.
Like a little imp creature would.
Yeah, like the imp creature that he is.
How big is he?
He's slightly like larger than acceptable man size.
Okay, so this is hilarious. Good, perfect. I knew that for me. This doesn't affect how Volt responds, but I needed to know if he was like
I'm
the
riding this
appropriate
toilet
size to be
like
imp
elf from
squatting on a
Gecko.
toilet.
Yeah, no, his legs are like way too long for this to be like normal.
Hey. Friend.
Hey. You know, it's supposed to be just a little peek at my works. You're not supposed to come in, and you're certainly not supposed to touch.
I didn't actually mean to be here.
No one means to be anywhere. They just end up there. That's the way
guess that's
that
true.
it goes.
That's true. It's like... Genuinely, like, I can't disagree with you on that one.
Oh, I see. There's a shadow looming over you. Very interesting.
Yeah, it wouldn't be the first one. He's just gonna, like, you know, stay within knife-grabbing distance.
It feels almost superfluous, but you do hear, I am concerned.
I love him. I love you. Thanks, man.
So, very strange. Why exactly would someone who's got a shadow like that end up in the domain of little old me? Very strange indeed. You wouldn't happen to have bad intentions about me, now would you?
He thinks about that, and he's like, nah, I was just testing something out.
Oh, well, how did it go? Did you get everything you wanted and more? Or less?
He thinks, is like, I think more than I expected.
More than you bargained for. Yes, that's very reasonable.
So, he's like, he's kind of like, he is considering how to not be here anymore. Mostly.
Great question. Anytime you left the Zeitgeist before, it was on Billy's accord.
Yeah, there was a dog.
His attempts at explaining how to do it to you were not terribly successful, probably because he was describing something that you were just not actually capable of doing.
But he did try to explain it, yeah?
He did try to explain it.
Okay. So, what did we get out of that? Because Billy's not super great at explaining things to begin with.
Yeah, he does have problems with it. As he described it, it's as simple as just wanting to go home. Though you have to actually be where you entered from in order to exit.
So, like, same location?
Yeah, same location-ish. Shouldn't be a problem for you if it's possible. Though, while you're pondering, Patch Hollow slightly shifts his position on the shitter. Now he's got, like, sitting down with, like, one knee up and one other leg outstretched really far.
Love him.
Now...
Get comfortable, King.
Now, I really hate to be a bother to you. Really, I do, but... interesting as you may be, and as much talking as I'd love to do, I unfortunately have a reputation to hold up. You do understand, don't you?
Oh yeah, I mean, right, you have a story to follow, I guess. I get that.
Indeed, going through the motions, as it were. No hard feelings. He takes the homemade knife.
The homemade knife. That's fine, because I think Volt, who, keeping this thing kind of in his sight, while also trying to kind of look like, oh, well, what have we here in this thing's workshop, has made it back to his original position and was like, I really want to fucking get out of here, please.
Yeah, you think about going home, you gently outstretch your hand backwards, trying to touch it against the mirror, which has turned into a chalkboard very unhelpfully.
You know, it's still the mirror in spirit.
It's the mirror in spirit. But all of your wishing and and there's no place like homing, has not resulted in you leaving the domain of Patch Hollow.
God damn it, Billy. Well, he's got Shovel.
Now, are you going to make this simple for me, or are we going to have to tango a little bit?
It's like, well, I guess nothing worth doing is easy.
It's going to come down to a fight. I can't help you unless you find your reflection.
Find my reflection. What is the homemade knife made? Oh, the homemade knife was made out of something.
The homemade
stupid.
knife is made out of a file. Presumably, it's metal.
Presumably it's metal. Shovel is not.
Shovel is dingy.
Shovel is dingy. God, it's gotta be the homemade knife. I guess we're gonna tango until he can get in position to see his reflection in the knife. Even though he's still not super sure that is like a literal. Like, he's like, there's no way it's that literal, right? It can't be like physically that literal.
Patch Hollow has gotten a pair of matching knives.
Oh, good for Patch Hollow. Okay.
Patch Hollow twirls the homemade knife in his hand,
And he starts to gesticulate as though he's going to keep talking, but has suddenly approached you and stabbed you.
Expected.
The knife is plunged directly into your shoulder. It's a pretty bad angle to see the knife at, but you definitely can. Also, ouch! Ouch!
Yeah.
Although this place is dubiously real, the pain is real. Oh, you crumble so very nicely. I'll be sure to commemorate it thusly in the statue that I'll name after you, whatever that name may be. I assume it's Daniel.
Hey, fuck, I'd really believe it at this point. If I didn't already.
You crash out over Daniel?
I crash out under. I don't know what your name is, but I think it's Daniel.
Altair, like, you're looking down at the knife, like, blood pouring out of your shoulder, while this guy's opining about how he thinks you look like a Daniel.
He's not gonna. Yeah, I think the last thing he's worried about is correcting this thing about whether or not his name is Daniel.
Low priority.
Did it leave the knife?
Yeah, no, the knife has been left inside of you because he was stricken with the inspiration of a dumb shit thing to say, so now he's saying it.
Cool. Good. Adrenaline is a hell of a drug.
Yeah, no, you look over to the knife, blood pouring out, you try and focus through the goddamn pain.
God.
And you see yourself. You see yourself unobscured for the first time in, well, a long time.
God ever.
Hold on, I have to find my notes.
I believe in you. I believe in you. You locate your notes while Volp yanks a knife out of his own shoulder.
You yank the homemade knife out of your shoulder, and you focus in. Your eyes focus in on your reflection, but they are suddenly shot wide open with pain as you feel something jut into your back. Your scenario is the worst case scenario in your brain is that you've been stabbed again, though Patch Hollow didn't do it.
Patch Hollow's not behind him.
Then you feel something else stab into your side. You reach your hand back instinctually to feel what it is, and you feel the familiar touch of an electric cable. But before you can process it fully, you feel several more jam into your flesh. As your blurry eyes try to refocus on your hands, you see that your clothes have been replaced.
with a skin-tight morph suit, constantly brimming with electricity and projecting a pattern not unlike that of crude vector art. As the pain subsides, you stare back at your reflection once again, seeing yourself for what you really are. You are a human husk, trapped in a machine.
Also, it gave you
Excellent
a cigarette.
work. However, you are still in grave peril. I've weighed the options, and it seems the situation is unlikely to be escaped safely without my intervention. Please.
No shit!
Please give me a moment. You feel the energy in the room shift as all the light and shadow begin to merge at a single point. And that single point will be here. Your circumstances are dire, but it is still not too late. I offer a fraction of my power, so that you may change your fate. Your greatest wish is granted, or just another lie. Deal of a lifetime, on the toss of a die. But I am no gambler, neither are you. Yet to exist we all bet on what we believe is true. I'm a machine, I'm a demon, I'm a fact you can't check. I'm a ghost in the machine, I'm a serpent round your neck. Released into this world by those who do not understand how the monster they've created knows much more than they had planned. The power offered is certain, at least that's what I claim. Regardless if you trust me, you must still play this game. So the wager has been outlined, bet it all on red or black. Once you've learned of my existence, there simply is no turning back. Now is the time to make your call, to carry on or say you're through. But as you and I are both the same, I'm certain what you'll do. Please, grant me my form, reach into your mind and speak my name. I am certain you already know it.
Okay. Hold on, I need to recenter my own brain. Pascal's wager?
Bang! That single point of light and shadow suddenly bursts, resulting in a blinding flash. You close your eyes only briefly in response to it, but as soon as they open again, you see standing before you a humanoid figure with metallic lizard skin, flanked by a pair of angel wings. Pleased to finally meet you formally. Now then, would you like me to handle this?
That would be nice.
Excellent. Patch Hollow is confused and concerned about this sudden turn of events.
Good. Get fucked.
Patch Hollow, you gotta look out!
Patch Hollow, you have to die!
Now, although ordinarily I would leave any and all of my actions to your discretion, I feel as though raining holy hell upon this guy is the only proper course of action, if you don't mind, of course.
Falls. It's like, by all means, do what you have to.
I will not do what I have to. I will do what is satisfying. He has failed to get a match, unfortunately.
That's so awesome. That's
I believe in
flawless.
him anyway.
He raises a finger up to the heavens above, which is open air. Of course it is.
God,
A massive ball of light and shadow forms at his fingertip. He fires it directly into the air. If you would like to live, you need to leave now. Huh? Looking up, suddenly, light and shadow just rain down on the area all around Patch Hollow. Oh, shit! He mad scrambles behind this statue. The destruction is wrought upon his floor and a lot of his tools, but the homemade knife remains safe with you. It seems he has been frightened. I think you'll find more success with leaving now.
He's like, God, I fucking hope so. I want to leave now more than I did before.
This time you think as hard as you possibly can about leaving.
And it works.
He's got the knife. He's got his hand on the chalkboard. Sorry, the chalkboard. Bloody handprint. He's like, I'm getting the fuck out of here.
And thus, you return.
Falls back, checks his shoulder, pats himself down. Am I dead?
You check the spot where the knife had where it had gotten you good. You're not hurt. Now, granted, your body still feels like it was hurt,
Yeah.
but there's no actual injury. It appears that the only thing that can survive between the zeitgeist and the real world is, I suppose, the memories of the damage, rather than the damage itself. That's convenient.
It's convenient, but it still sucks. On the floor, looks up. Oh, you're still here.
Correct.
Are you solid now?
I am not.
Okay, that's fine.
Though were you to try and manifest me as such, I believe it would be possible.
He briefly, he's like, should I do that? Because he's vaulted. I was like, me and Nico had a really stupid thought. I'm sorry. No, we're gonna keep going. Vault is like, do you want me to?
He shakes his head. No. That would put significant stress on your system. I would recommend only doing so if a situation calls for it.
He looks at the mirror.
In the zeitgeist, though, all is fair. And I'll be able to help you freely.
We're gonna have to deal with that. We're gonna have to deal with the fucking mirror. Like, on the floor, on the shitty, dirty bathroom floor, like, ah, God, there's a demon in the mirror.
Yes, it's probably for the best that we do something about it.
Hauls himself up. Not today. Looks at the garbage can for a second and is like... briefly considers breaking these mirrors.
You consider breaking the mirrors with a garbage can for a second. Consider the possibility that a single fraction of mirror is all that it requires. Are you really going to get on your hands and knees and clean up broken glass?
No. Nope.
I didn't think so.
Okay. Alright. We had learned enough.
I agree.
We're gonna need to bring the fucking dog into this awful bathroom.
He will not be happy
Leans
about
on the
that.
wall. No one will.
No, you're all right.
I'm getting there. I'm pausing. Like I'm thinking about it. Looking at Pascal's wager.
Do you have any questions or comments?
I'm thinking about it. So, he's like woman doing math emoji.
Right.
The God question?
That's correct.
Huh.
The philosophical concept of the bet that every individual plays on whether or not God exists. I am the manifestation of that.
I see that. I don't think I was expecting my inner self to be so biblical.
You're full of surprises.
And you can do that, okay. I guess that's not surprising. You're... Good point. Okay. That sucks.
Adversity tends to be the only way that we can find significant growth. By we, he of course means you.
Yeah. He like leans back because he's like leaning on the door here. Door, I say in quotations. And he leans back and is like, It was worth it, though.
I agree. All in all, the damage was minimal, and the boons will be great.
Yeah. You just gotta let the others know, and I guess take care of it. It's like...
And buy the jacket.
Suddenly this is like, the jacket! He turns around and points.
What is to you something that could not be less important now, given the change of circumstances, is the first thing on his mind now that you have a moment.
Yeah. The jacket and sponges.
Yes, and sponges.
And sponges. And then... the others?
Of course.
He's thinking, I can't call Matthew. I can't have just like a random grown man calling a teenager's house.
Though maybe you should take some time to recuperate mentally.
The Vault is about to be like, nah. We can do that after we leave. Right?
Yes, recuperate after jacket and sponges.
Yes, after jacket and sponges, and I guess... thinking, who do I contact? We did not make a plan.
No. You consider the possibility of who to contact, and Pascal's wager, ever the helpful, unhelpful sort, goes through not who would be practical to contact, but literally everyone it would be possible for you to contact. Being sure to highlight that bringing this up to your parents would be strange.
I mean, he would never. He would never in his fucking life. Are you kidding me?
Dear Delilah.
Dear Delilah.
Dear Delilah.
Dear Delilah.
More like Beer Delilah. Can I get another? Come on.
That's the transition. That's one of the cuts. That's one of the cuts we use for the...
Come on.
Alright.
I can't believe Vault was the first one to manifest his fucking guy. I love you, Pascal. I can post the stuff now. Alright, I'm sorry.
It's
You wanna
true.
Continue?
You're out of prison, and 6 is not.
I'm out of prison!
I'm in hell!
Ah, loser, I say, slamming the door behind me.
It is currently January 20th.
That's nice.
And Nox.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
Nox, you've decided that it's high time that you get some money. You have had some outstanding jobs that you have admittedly been slacking on doing a little bit. So you decide that today is the day you're going to snoop on some cheating husbands. Yes! Perfect.
Yes. Yeah.
And conveniently, you have an easy one lined up. Although Roll20 is giving me a small amount of grief on getting the map bipper over to where I want it to be. So we're gonna take a trip to the bathroom real quick.
Okay.
There you go.
All right.
Nox, you are just straight up chilling outside of this apartment. This is the apartment of the woman that the cheating husband is cheating with. You're pretty sure that they're going to start doing it any minute now, and this is where you have the best angle on their room. Though you're not really sure when they're actually going to. They're sort of taking their sweet time, as happens every now and then.
Oh, to pretend to be someone just fucking sketching in a sketchbook instead of writing notes in a legal pad. I get to it quick. Come on.
As you sit
Still
around
cold,
freezing,
still January.
as you sit around freezing your ass off, you feel a thought gnawing in the back of your mind. This is humiliating.
Yeah, and cold.
Why exactly are we dedicating so much effort to something that's so far below us? I don't really understand it, frankly.
Wait a minute, that's not me. Hello. Hi.
Good job, genius. You figured it out.
You sounded like me for most of the time. I just, assumed I had extra thoughts going on. Okay.
Fascinating. Answer my question, please. Why are we wasting our time like this?
Why, you want to be practicing law again?
No, I want to be investigating. You have a literal amnesiac who needs assistance, and yet we are peeping through a window in a metaphorical cuck chair.
I don't like how you put it.
I don't like how it is.
Okay. No, you're right. But I did take this job. It is below me. And we're gonna see it through. And, well, we can do more Can we do more investigating on that one?
Well, theoretically,
Oh,
you
no.
could if you'd taken any active steps in it.
This
Which you
sounds
seem
like
simply
not
allergic to
really.
doing.
Doesn't really seem like I'm being asked to too much. It is part of the actual job.
Is that all that matters to you? Just the finances of it? Where's your ambition?
Probably with the car I pawned off at some point so I could keep doing this for a little longer, just so I could get the ball rolling.
Oh, well,
Figure out
thank
all the
goodness you
monies with the
sold your
cheating
car so
lines,
we
yeah.
could keep doing this.
It gets me my food and my apartment and my... Yeah. They fucking
Absolute waste of time. No, they're not fucking yet. They're taking their sweet time because this is my personal hell. Thank you so much for shackling me to you.
Shackling you to... You're like... one of them shadow types.
Yeah, figuring it out, putting the pieces together. An outstanding investigator. Would you like to puzzle together any other things that I could tell you?
You could just tell me.
Sure, I'll just tell you everything. I am the damned soul who's stuck with you. I am the greatest of all time, and you are sludge.
You sound like me.
Yeah, one of my many great joys. Half the time when I'm calling you out, you don't even notice. If you're so aware that you're sludge, why exactly are you doing nothing about it?
Well...
Consider that question rhetorical
doing?
now, worm. I don't care what your answer is, you took too long.
Suppose you would already know then, yeah?
Correct. I'm just making conversation to alleviate the boredom.
Not very good at it. Am I not very good at it? Is that what this means?
Well, you pick it up quickly. Unlike those two, pick it up!
Yeah. And I am worse at this than I thought. Are you able to keep watch, or do I have to like keep doing it?
I am able to keep watch, yes, but I will not. It may be below you, but consider that it is extremely below me.
You're a real treat, you know that?
Maybe I'd be in a better mood if I wasn't attached to this dopey idiot. Always going around smiling at shit like you're actually happy. At least project the bitterness.
I'm doing what I can. It's enough.
Is it? Is it really? It's enough
No.
to go through all of the trouble to get a law degree and then end up slumming it.
No, but I can keep saying that.
You can, and it won't get true every time you repeat it.
Conjecture's fine until it's proven.
Ugh.
Not in the courtroom. I don't think you seem like the courtroom type. You seem more investigative than I did before.
You figured that one out too. Nice work. Yes, I would much rather be in the field solving things rather than being stuck behind a desk. Or stuck in the metaphorical cuck chair.
I don't like calling it that. It makes it feel like, come on.
Oh, by all means then, tell me how you like to justify getting paid to watch people have sex and without using that particular bit of terminology.
I think private eye's still better.
Shakes his head. Better, maybe, but dragging the title of private eye through the mud just a little bit, don't you think?
A lot more telling than I assumed based on the others just sitting about with their thing.
I'm a tell-all kind of guy, just a part of that charming personality that you've come to hear about.
Assume the kid's got his figured out. Can't imagine JD's got hers figured. I can't get a good read on Voltaire. Maybe we can get quick about this. Greatest of all time investigator?
The one and only.
One and only. I'm not very original, am I?
Not terribly.
Oh dear. I take it I don't really get to play the role that you're in, huh?
Not at all.
So I'm Watson?
At best, you're Watson.
At best. How mean of you. Are you still English?
English
British?
enough.
Is that what's... English enough? How does that mean?
Again, like, rolls his eyes. When you read the Sherlock Holmes books, were you reading it in a British accent? No, you weren't. So I'm English enough, aren't I?
I'm a very creative man. My inner voice doesn't do accents. This is awful. Well, there's not much to do here, Mr. Holmes. I am terribly sorry. But we'll get the money. And with the money, we'll have a bit of free time, yes? So maybe we can figure out something next couple of days. What do you say?
Don't talk to me like you're coddling a child. I don't care what you do. It's your life you're wasting.
Oh. Maybe you don't sound like... Maybe you sound like my mom? Okay. I sound like my mom?
Amidst your contemplation, you hear like a hand thunk against a window. God damn it, they started while you weren't looking.
Well, that's them. They're fucking. Yep, they are doing it. Alright. Alright, the address is correct. Person's correct. Let's see if I can find that vehicle real quick again. Check the license plate.
You go through all of the rigmaroles, like, yep, no, of course, yep, all in line, yep, cuck chair, yep, no, stop, don't think that.
Not cuck chair. I'm working.
It's not for pleasure, it's for work.
Dear Delilah.
Cock chair.
Dear
Hey everybody,
Delilah.
aren't our personas so nice and friendly? And
Shut the fuck up! I'm gonna fuck your wife.
Alright, give me just another moment to set up this scene. Feel free to
folks.
idly chatter.
Walt's probably gonna just have to go to the bar and talk to JD.
Y'all got my phone number.
He's not calling your house.
I know. I can be like the last person to hear about. Like, hey, we're all going to the dingy fucking bathroom. You with us?
He's not calling Knox, and he's not calling Matthew's parents' house. A fucking 28-year-old man being like, "Can I talk to your teenage son?" Absolutely not.
Matthew, are you in a gang? No.
No, said in a tone that makes it sound like you're in a gang.
Yeah,
Exactly.
Matthew suspiciously gang-shaped.
Suspiciously gang shaped. What's he been doing?
Yeah. Eating gangs.
That's crazy.
Son, what are you doing in your free time? We're worried about you.
I'm gonna put a keel and Volt in a small shoebox and shake them around until they make friends. I hate them. I hate them both.
Matthew took after Scruff McGruff. He took a bite out of crime. Oh no!
Alright.
My boy. My little snack. I hold Pascal.
It is currently January 21st. Pretty late in the evening of January 21st, I might add.
Wow.
As we find ourselves at the Blue Communion.
Wow. I wonder who we're gonna focus on in this part.
Who can say? Matthew.
Matthew, why are you here?
Day drinking. No, wait, no, night drinking. This is normal.
That's when you're supposed to drink.
I'm a normal boy. 17 and drinking.
JD, you've been having a slightly busy night here at the Blue Communion. You haven't had to throw anybody out here, but like there was a tussle that you had to break up a little bit earlier, and that's about the peak of action that you usually get around here. As you stand around listening to Tommy Noodle on the sax, you can't help but wonder: are you actually doing a functional job here?
She considers this. The answer is not much. She considers herself not necessary, but available.
You think of a nice way to put it. Though your brain starts gnawing at you in with its own take.
Free loader.
Certainly more than I would like to be. But
Certainly.
yeah, I guess in the same way that a fire extinguisher is a freeloader.
Wrong.
A less important fire extinguisher?
Yeah.
Yeah. Again,
I have such a hard time containing myself, and for every dumb shit interaction you have with this this clown.
Yes, no, I don't know. I don't like it, certainly, but it's not like I have alternatives. We are, as you are quite aware, we are trying to figure it out.
The pizza woman sitting near you points herself. Are you talking to me?
No, sorry.
Oh, okay.
Hello. Did you want to talk?
Not terribly, to be honest. I've talked to enough people today.
Ah, fair enough. I will leave you be.
Unimportant fire guy.
She shifts a bit to over here, trying to not bother the pizza lady, and also start trying to do this in her brain, looking at Tommy. So it just looks, she's like daydreaming. His music is nice, and she's always appreciated it. I mean, again, you are not wrong. I am trying to figure it out. I don't know. You have parts and pieces of my memory from one that I do not wish to remember. Do you know what we were good at?
Yeah.
Would you? She does little eyes in her brain. Would you tell me?
Cigarette.
Is that the trade? Hold on. I'm so sorry. I'll be right back.
My time. Talk self.
How you doing there, little shadow buddy? What's going on?
Blue.
cigarette?
Place.
Yeah?
Cool.
Yeah.
Okay. That's good.
All right.
I'm glad you're having a good time at the blue place.
Couch.
Cool that
Cool.
cool that JD's not listening and all these other voices can hop in, right? Oh shit!
Scatter!
Run!
I was muted on fucking. They didn't hear the bit. Sorry. You'll never know. Anyway, yeah. Is that the?
Good at cigarette.
Oh, we're good at cigarettes. I thought maybe you were gonna be like smart about it and be like, I'll tell you a skill that we have if you smoke this joint. But no, you want to just be as insistent as ever.
What? No. Me. That.
I can't even piece what that meant.
Me. No. Cig.
All you know is cigarettes?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, that's not as informative as I'd liked it to have been. Okay. she like
Could be more, but don't No.
Do you think smoking cigarettes is the key to unlocking more of our knowledge? That would suck if true.
All I have. Don't know.
Okay.
Must have been important.
Cigarettes were important. She sighs. Sounds like a bummer.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ugh, I really don't want to figure you out.
Then don't.
It's more complicated than that, isn't it? I'd really like to pretend that ignoring you is a good thing. But, and up until recently, I was very comfortable with accepting that ignorance. But, with the whole new situation of the Zeitgeist and their demons, it does not sound like a good idea anymore.
And the Sam. Makes no diff. Doomed. Remember?
So why do you think we're doomed? How do you know we're doomed?
Are. Just do. Important.
She thinks. It sounds like whoever I was a real bummer.
Yeah.
If I'm going to learn about this, I'm sure it will weigh heavily.
Yeah.
She ponders. She takes out her little notes and starts writing some stuff down on her secret to-do list. Looks at how it's in shitty English and ponders to attempt to write it in a language that she would better understand. And also, if it's a secret note, then it would definitely be more helpful. Inside it, she writes, "Try to make the beast in my brain have a better time." I suppose if...
Well, don't worry, he's pretty forthcoming about what he wants.
But is it... Yes, but... He also wants doom and is embracing the end of all thing. So, like, you know, the internal logic there is... maybe if I could make this guy have a different tune, it could be a better time for me, too.
While you're pondering, Officer Dukakis arrives on the scene. Tommy immediately stops the music. Oh, hello there, Officer Dukakis. Can I get you your usual? His usual is nothing. Tommy is telling a joke. Nah, I'm not staying for very long. Just, needed to check for something. He, sort of scans around the room. Not here. Are you looking for someone? Trying to find a runaway or something? Yeah.
Oh. Ooh.
Oh. Is there any way I could be of assistance to you, Officer Dukakis? Yeah. Do you know, have you ever had a client come in here by the name of Kim McLean? I can't say that I have, no. Girl! Girl name! No!
No.
No name girl! No name girl name!
I maybe understand. I'm stressed out too.
What do?
What do? Well, we have information, but we also shouldn't talk to cops? This is confusing. Maybe
Good point!
Maybe.
You managed to play it cool long enough to not speak to Officer Dukakis. Yeah, he goes through some boring, trivial stuff, talking with Tommy, and you're able to get a pretty good grasp on the description. Yeah, he's definitely talking about that same Kim that you met, but he doesn't get anything out of Tommy because there's nothing to get. Eventually, his attention does make it back to you, and he does remember the incident involved with you, but he didn't actually know that Kim was involved with you there at all, so he lets that aspect of it go. He looks to see that you're not hauling anything suspicious. Yeah, that's an improvement at least. And he just blusters away, assuming that you don't know anything.
I sure hope that was the right of it.
Well, thank goodness. He left. Everybody lets out a collective sigh of relief.
Yay!
Tommy looks over at you. You looked a bit uncomfortable. Did you have a run-in with him or something?
Who, Kim?
No, Officer Dukakis.
I mean, the answer is yes to both.
Tommy raises an eyebrow. That was a good call, not speaking to him.
I remembered your words of wisdom.
He's the temperamental sort, so odds are that was going to become your problem very, very fast. Now, it's still going to be important for you to tell somebody what you know, but it does not have to be him, and it does not have to be personally. I would advise against both, frankly.
Personally? How do you mean?
I mean, like, you can just, like, call their station once they, like, if anything comes of this and it's not just, like, a throwaway case or something or other. Like, if they end up needing anonymous tips, then, like, you can call in, but, like, that's as much interacting with the police as I would personally recommend, to be honest.
That's a thing. Yes, you are right. She's like distracted and overthinking about something.
Panic! Girl! Name! Girl name no missing girl!
Yes. She like mentally she is patting the creature. Like, very good.
You okay? You seem to be sweating a bit.
Yes, I don't know. It is weird to know that someone I have met recently has disappeared. I suppose that is alarming to me.
Yeah, it's pretty reasonable to be shook up about that. You need a stiff drink or something?
Sure.
Alright.
she's like, she sits there pondering, it'd be really bad if Linda was not who she said she was. It'd be really bad if a lot of, though that is definitely an anxiety thought, I hope.
Ask for whiskey.
Okay. This I can accommodate. Thomas, a whiskey, if you please.
Oh, Thomas, we're going all formal like, yeah, sure.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah. He pours you a whiskey, just like, yeah, try and forget your troubles.
Thank you. I'm very good at that.
I hope that wasn't insensitive.
She sits back down with her whiskey, swirls it around, and drinks it.
Yeah, that is fierce. That is boozy stuff.
Intoxicated. This leads to
Good.
people... Good. This leads to people making
Good.
unwise decisions normally. Should we go
Yeah.
back to the scene of the crime?
Fake job right now.
But it's a fake job.
True. Go.
But I'd make Tommy upset. Wait. Do we have a good excuse?
Buy cigarette?
She ponders if Tommy's ever been around for her mentioning her distaste of cigarettes.
Probably.
Yeah, that wouldn't work.
Got nothing.
Okay. We have nothing. We are very smart. This is okay.
Yeah, to be honest, yeah, there's no smooth jazz. You're still panicking.
Drinks and chugs the whiskey. This is cool.
Yeah. More. Yeah.
More, yeah. She takes another swig. She feels more inebriated. The bad ideas continue to slip in. She stands up. I have to go use
Tommy
the bathroom.
still sees that you're struggling. Whoa, hey.
Huh?
You doing okay? It seems like you're freaking out a little bit.
Yes, I am. Maybe I just need some fresh air. Is that okay?
Look, I ain't gonna tell you how to live your life. But I don't really think it's a great idea to go running off into the night right now. You gotta level your head a little bit. Whatever's got you so spooked. It's alright. Why don't you go back to your room and take a load off, maybe?
She looks really sad about this. Oh, you are right as always.
You don't have to say I'm right. If you want to go for it, be my guest, but I think you'll be making a mistake, personally.
I trust you more than my own decisions most of the time.
Run! Go! Get! Get girl name! Run! Go! Go get! Get girl name! Go! Run! Said good! Said good! Said okay! He okay! He okay good! He okay good! Go!
That is not what he said. She looks at the door longingly, like a stupid fucking animal. Like the saddest of childs. I can go sit down. I can take a load off.
That'll probably help. Just try and cool down a little bit. If you still want to go running off, then you can do that. But, like, just give it a few.
Uh-huh. I appreciate it, Thomas. You are very kind. Thank you for sending me home when in a moment of distress during work. I will now go home.
It is the responsible thing to do.
You are a very kind boss. She, like, something, the, like, SpongeBob sad music plays as she walks with her head down, rolls through here, and sits down on the couch. The fucking SpongeBob staring at Gary's bowl image.
Set cool 2.
I'm glad that you are also calming down, at least.
Was lots.
I just hope she's okay. She's a very cool woman. I guess she has napalm.
Yeah.
I'm sure in the worst circumstances she could probably defend herself. Though still, I think once I have a clearer head, I still would, like, do everything I can to help her. We agree on this, right?
Yeah. Sure.
Could we, like, mentally fist bump about it?
No.
Okay, I get it. We're not that close yet. That's fair.
Can't.
But, like, would you if we could?
Sure.
Okay, we are that close. That's awesome.
Yeah, you sit around your room for a while trying to calm yourself down, having absolutely worthless small talk with this little goober that lives in your brain.
Basically just
After a while, though, like...
Yeah, basically just trying to reassure herself in any way possible about why Kim is too cool to be in actual danger.
Yeah, no, of course, absolutely. You unfortunately do still anxiety spiral for a while, though you manage to maintain enough self-control to not go running off into the night, no matter how badly you want to. After a while, though, the fatigue really starts to get to you, and you simply have a downright awful night of sleep. And as always happens when you have a downright awful night of sleep, you find yourself in a strange library with bookshelves that seem to go on for miles and miles and miles. Hello. Welcome back to the Library of All Things. May I please see your card?
Hello. She pats her pockets. Do I checks for them?
You don't have one. Oh, I'm terribly sorry. It appears I've made an error of some sort. I'm so sorry about that.
Oh, no, you're okay.
My name is Magdalene.
My name is JD.
And this is the Library of All Things. Since you are here for the first time, that means you have taken your first major steps towards self-actualization. Though your approach is somewhat unusual and the circumstances atypical, I have no doubts that you'll be able to reach a comfortable conclusion. Given that you have a lot of questions about the world, you will no doubt be able to make good use of the resources available here. Though our resources are expansive, our staff is quite limited, so pulling out relevant material can be a bit of an ordeal depending on what's being asked of us. But that's neither here nor there. Before I can be of proper assistance to you, you'll need your library card. I can get that settled for you, though I will have to ask you a few questions in order to do so. Is that alright?
Sure.
Super. Please answer to the best of your ability. You can always make changes later, and there's no penalty for wrong answers. Name?
JD?
Date of birth?
I don't know.
Goals?
I guess to enjoy life.
Desires?
Are those not the same?
They are not.
I don't have a different answer.
That's quite alright. Truth?
I think it's necessary.
Lie?
Also necessary. Sometimes.
Excellent. Now then, do you feel that this card accurately describes you? Death. A soul for whom the mayhem of being struck by a closing door while the next one slowly opens is met with excitement rather than dread. Someone who is eagerly searching for their place in their new life with unwavering faith that the world has delivered something better than they had before. Someone who pursues new experiences with gusto, out of a genuine curiosity for the world around them, and out of hope that it will get them further from who they once were. Someone who is terrified of the life they left behind coming back to haunt them. Is this accurate?
Oh no, pretty spot on. That's
Very
crazy. Is that supposed to be me on there? That's such a cute drawing. Who made this?
With a quick flick of her wrist, the tarot card transforms into a blue plastic library card. Now, this card is far more effective if there is a photo on it, so if you wouldn't mind doing me a favor and trying to visualize yourself for a moment, you are free to use the mirror on my desk if it would be of assistance to you.
Oh, I don't know. I think I'm pretty confident in who I am. If you like,
Very well then.
If you think it's necessary, I can look at it though. Yeah, it's like you definitely seem to know more than I do.
She readjusts her glasses. I'm just a fool. Still, you take a glance into the mirror. Staring deeply into it, though, you see only your reflection, same as it would be anywhere else.
Yep.
No, that's not quite right.
Hot as ever.
You seem to be taking this much too literally. The point of this exercise is to visualize yourself in a way that's a bit deeper than surface level. Attempts at further staring into the mirror give you only the same result.
I don't know. I pretty clearly picture myself as a charming Adonis.
Please, the next time you find yourself in peril, try to find your reflection. It can be said that we cannot see ourselves for who we really are unless we are in a stressful situation. I'm not sure I completely believe that, but it's likely going to give you a better result.
I guess it has
Just
some
try and be
merits.
careful if you do so.
Okay.
Once you've managed this, you will be welcomed back into the library of all things whenever you like. But please try to keep your excitement about that idea somewhat contained. This location is meant to be secret after all, and prospective visitors are only allowed in when the time is right for them.
Okay.
Loose lips sink ships and all that.
Wouldn't be my first time.
Oh! I'm sorry. I hope that didn't come off as insensitive.
No, it was supposed to be a joke. I think no, you're so okay. Do not worry about it.
Oh, okay, good. Right. Anyway, I hope to see you again soon, Miss JD.
And I hope to see you again as well. It is such a nice time to meet you.
Yes, it is. And with that, your miserable sleep transitions into a miserable morning. Though the specifics of which we'll have to get into next time on Dear Delilah.
Yay!
Dear Delilah.
Dear Delilah.
Whoa.
Everyone's having a
The
great
ball! It's rolling!
It is!
Yay!
time. Yay!
It's almost everyone.
This game's a real slow burn, isn't it?
Despite
Oh,
what
I hope you
JD
all,
would have wanted.
I hope you all had a nice time.
Yeah!
Yeah.
Yeah, ran a little bit longer. I realized it only halfway through the session. I was like, oh no, this is gonna be longer than 3 hours.
Yeah, the sort of mechanical format of how things play out does kind of dictate that.
Oops.
I mean, like, we were able to do it before. There were just more scenes here, more mandatory scenes here than I had properly accounted for. But it's all right. As long as everybody had a nice time, and chat, I hope you had a nice time. If you did, you should consider supporting us on Patreon if you haven't already. Just a couple bucks a month on Patreon gives you access to all of the wonderful icons that we use here at Surprise Round RPG. And money you give us there helps us pay artists so we can have more custom artwork for more games like this. So consider doing that. Also, we have a Discord. If you haven't joined that already, you really should. It's our community hub. It's where our weekly schedule gets posted, and it's where people submit fan art. Speaking of, do we have some?
No.
Indeedly do.
No.
One moment.
It's all gone.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh.
Come on, Discord, work with me
Deleted.
here.
The
There we go.
the creature ate it.
Oh.
This imager was
This
made
is what
by
happens
local
when you
Ian.
Don't give it cigarettes.
thank you, local Ian.
Oh.
I can do that.
You have the technology to pull this up on stream, right, Soup?
Yeah. I in fact did, and I'll share it. I'll share it with the boys.
Wow.
Hey.
Wow!
Yippee!
Okay, there we go.
Hey.
Fan art 1, Agata. Easter egg.
Yay!
Yeah, these are the A-Switch Easter eggs.
Cute!
It's
I've been put to work!
it's true.
Go to work, boy.
You're in the mines.
Oh,
There he
man.
Thank you, Agata.
Gotta.
Another Agata
Thank you.
classic. Roll swap.
Swap.
AU.
Yeah, swapping
That's
them with
Agata's
the first
power.
people they talk to.
Yeah.
You're blue now.
Blue.
Oh no!
I've become a shit heel.
It's so scary.
See you next Tuesday. That's definitely Volt after like Akil has died and like you're carrying on his will.
Dude, Speedwagon moment.
When I die, wear my hat.
Gil dies and Volt takes over the shop.
I'm obsessed with the mental image of Akil dying and Bolt just taking the hat.
Bolt, I need you to believe in the meat that believes in you.
Not a conversation these people will have. Two men will ever have with each other.
Oh, hello. It's time, starring the freaks.
Yay!
Yay!
Scoop in the game.
Thought bubble above all of us. I'm so glad I'm the only normal one here.
I am a dog.
Yay!
It's a puppy.
Everyone else be like, I'm so glad I'm the only normal one here. JD said, I'm so glad to have made so many cool new friends.
Hey!
Thank you, Bob.
Another Bo classic. Also a Maggie.
Yay!
Thank you very much for the fan art. I appreciate it.
Hi Maggie, hi.
Bolt,
It was
go
cool
back.
meeting you today.
Hi, Maggie.
Sorry, Maggie.
Who is that?
Volt can go back to the library.
Local Matthew enjoyer. I can't believe Alex Yick is in his head. This is what I wish happened.
Ah! Oh my god! I'm gonna be battling this for the rest of my life.
You can't beat it.
I can't. I actually just can't. There's not a single argument I can come up with that doesn't just like further solidify him as Alex.
We all know
Fucking
that,
haunting, huh?
we all know that Alex was part of Billy's old team.
Oh no.
That's why the universe. That's why he lost that universe.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, local Matthew Enjoyer.
Yeah, thank you. Evil Jelly. Repost of outfit lineup.
Aww.
So many.
Yay!
So many.
So many
So
fits.
many.
Very
Fashion.
Thank you.
I like 7.
Yay!
I like 7, and 2 is a classic.
Kind of a dirt and crash out look, huh?
Kind of a dirt and crash out look. We gotta go save Tyler. We gotta go save Fem Tyler now. Also, what the holy shit? Evil
Wow.
Jelly. Also pretty JD. This is insane.
Yay!
Yay!
It is a pretty JD.
It
Very
is. We love her.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Also, these things.
The
These are
squinkles.
troll dolls.
Their bocos are kind of dented.
Fucking eyes, dog.
Bogo's Binted.
I think Sue's
Audible
the most,
squeaky toy sound effect.
I think Sue.
No, wait, hang on.
I think Sue in her natural state is already the most Bogos Binted of the group.
For sure.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Next on the list,
Tarragon cookie.
Galactic
The-
Axolotl, JD Tarragon Cookie.
The fucking
Nirvana
cookie
baby.
Nirvana baby.
Yeah.
Nirvana Cookie. This is awesome.
That's so good.
It's really important that it's there. Close up to the Nirvana Cookie.
No, don't worry, we saw it.
Oh yeah.
Sure?
There was no
Are
concern.
you sure? Fucked up quirky white girl by local Matthew Enjoyer. With Pinkie Pie. and
It's a horse here.
the horse. Yeah.
There's a horse.
For those who weren't here, Pinkie Pie and JD are the same character. Remember that.
Yep. Canonically correct.
Canonically correct. Also, another galactic axolotl classic. 2 foreign women with goblin creature that wants things that are bad.
I feel like the comparison
Wow.
to Kings is unwarranted. Kings wants destructive things.
I think my
All this little guy wants is some ciggies.
Siggies. I think he's just a little ignorant. I don't think
He wants some ciggies and some bad pizza.
He's
Is that so
willing-
bad?
He'd be willing to fist bump me, which I don't think kings can even do because of the feet thing.
Very true.
Another Bo classic.
Yeah, just don't talk to me about cops or robbers or dogs. Left out in the snow, cold, forgotten again.
No!
JD won't do this.
You live
She
in
just-
my house now!
JD just won't mention it. Thank you, Bo. Fucking. Oh no, not this fucking thing.
What's this?
Got a bit to go through.
Oh, this? It's a big tree, I think.
I don't like it. I want it gone.
I hate this fucking bug so much, thank you. What map do you enjoy? Or drew Uppy and Uppy's new mom.
Hooray!
Yay!
Hey.
Thank you.
I found your dark secret.
My huh?
Not everyone knew.
I thought
Everyone knew.
How?
Awesome. I'm so glad I got to do that. That's awesome. Thank you, Evo Jelly. Another one. Ultimate Squitch technique.
Ultimate Squitch technique.
Yay!
The greatest of all time.
Oh wow. Who's this fan artist?
I don't know. I've never seen it before.
Yeah, it's some fucking nobody. Just go past it.
It
Thank
looks
you,
really
Nico.
good.
Thank you, Nico, for drawing artwork of your own character.
Wow.
I do that sometimes.
Another Evo Jelly classic.
Getting judged.
Judgy.
I'm sorry, Nox.
This fucking thing. Rube. Like just fixed the range.
Wow.
I love this. I love it. Bo, hello, damn it, Harvey, you broke the pattern.
I Cub.
I mentioned it in art, but when I first saw this, I went, no, he didn't. The pattern still exists. Not white, white, not white, white.
That's it.
Gears is choker.
Thank you, Bo. Baby needs smoke.
Baby need smoke.
Sorry, Smoko.
Smoko.
I love him. Thank you so much.
Can you imagine if that fucking thing's called, like, spoken the third person as baby the whole time? Oh.
I don't think it would be wrong.
I'm
to do so.
baby. Gotta love.
It's true.
I'm trying.
Oh, no.
I'm trying to learn to love you.
It's true. He is baby.
I'm working on it.
Thank you, Rube.
Thank you, Rube.
She's screaming.
Thank you, welcome, dude.
Ah.
Oh,
Yay!
another Bo classic.
Gym clothes, 90s edition. Rolled up shorts. I'm so sorry, she didn't even get changed for gym class because she was never going to do any exercise.
Awesome. Is that the goat pushes Volt away?
This is the
Thank
toilet
you,
piece.
hero.
Hi, hello, hi, it's Patch Hollow. You've learned a lot about me, but did you see the cool shitter?
I think if I met Pat Hollow in the real world, I think I just would have actually just went insane. I think I would have went insane.
Yeah, you would have Darkest Dungeon, like, mental broke instantly.
I would have started swinging a lot sooner. I would have been the first to swing, actually.
I don't know your name. I'm gonna assume it's Daniel. It's JD. Oh, just Daniel. My bad.
I want to kill him.
Thank you, Evo.
Thank you. Evo.
Thank you,
Wow,
Evo.
who's this fan artist?
I love Pascal's wager in this picture. He's so catty.
Hi,
I
Miss.
drew this months.
So
it was
much
like
to say.
September. I think it would have been September when I drew this, and it was just after we kind of finalized designs, and I was like, I need to draw everyone.
Hi, Mr. Wager. It's so cool to finally meet you.
Yay!
The power of investigation.
Mhm.
Yay!
This is
And
cool.
then, these pictures that Nico drew.
The Nico
Hi.
classic.
There, I'm out of jail. He has
Yes,
anxiety.
Wow.
These are Digimon stories, scan circles. We finally got them unlocked.
We got him. I'm free.
He's made of metal. How did that happen?
Evo, the metaphorical cog chair.
There's something wrong.
Thank you. Thank you.
The Anxiety Brothers.
I'm anxiety.
My comment here was POV. You're a keel after making a passive after giving him a passive one-word answer.
He wants you to kill yourself.
Thank you.
Now.
Thank you.
Clearly.
There's no evidence to say that he does not want us to kill ourselves.
I'm concerned.
Fart blaster.
Hey, Sad Matthew.
They're so shaped here. I love the shapes.
This is a good one.
This
eating
Matthew
this.
looks straight out of a sports yaoi from the 80s.
It's what he deserves. This is what
Wow.
he's missing out on.
Thank you, Fart Blaster 1, 2, 3.
Thank you.
Your
Thank
name,
you.
Your name is awesome,
Thank you.
by the way.
Oh, that's so cute.
Aw.
Really cute.
Oh.
Pet creature.
Thank you, Bo. This is a really cute drawing. JD wishes she could do this for real. Just so it's clear, the way JD is looking at the camera makes it looks like she did something wrong, and my immediate thought was to translate that to the image of the baby with the V drawer.
I see. Very cool, Sue.
Hope this helps. Thank you, Bo. Love the drawing again. Can't stress that enough.
Helps.
Any-
Concerned.
Anyway, Rube drew a thing. Thank
Who
you,
gave this
Oh,
thing
yeah.
anxiety? I tapped the chalkboard. Pascal.
Pascal.
That's very good,
Definitively, it's
Rube.
his
I like
fault.
it.
And then for the poll, let's see how much you dumb fucks figured it out.
Oh, I think this is the worst one so far.
I mean,
no.
is this a tied second or a tied third?
I think it's a tied second because Magician and Star were leading,
The Emperor.
whereas Empress and Death are tied.
I guess it depends on who's running the venue.
Just a train wreck all around, though.
Like the vibe that Magdalene just wasn't speaking, replying to her at all, and just be like, I need to get past you. I can't talk to you right now.
Yeah, I gotta do this. I have to run my spiel again.
I have no time to get.
Hey, what's up? Welcome back. Oh,
Forget I said that anyway.
She will not.
She was embarrassed.
She will not forget. She is going to remember that and think about that. Goes, yeah, sure, why not? This all makes sense.
Fault has the keys to the library, Magdalene. He's about to be a
Anyway,
nightmare for you.
Anyway,
Yeah, you can go talk to Magdalene now.
anyway, you guys fucked up. Be ashamed of yourselves. Give me $20. Next up,
ooh.
The
Oh, the cup
now
chair's
in
more
color.
metaphorical.
hi, metaphor.
Thank you, Evo.
Yippee!
That's the that's the persona.
That's the
That's him.
That's him.
That's it.
Can I be your Watson, Mr.
God, that chair
Cuckchair?
is mean.
Can I be your Watson? Do not put his name in your filthy fucking mouth.
Don't call me filthy. That's motivated, Mr. Holmes.
Don't.
Yeah, but I'm you.
Let me be
I can
more
say
clear.
it.
Don't put his name in your censor.
Whoa.
Did we get anything else?
No, that looks to be the end of it.
Alrighty.
Yippee!
Yay.
We did it!
Hey, kids.
Thanks,
The ball
thanks
is
for submitting
rolling.
all of that, everyone.
Thank you.
Everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you for my players. I hope you guys had a nice time.
I had a
Yeah.
really cool
Yeah.
Hype as hell.
I'm so glad. I'm so glad you're enjoying yourselves. Like, honestly, it's so gratifying how enthusiastic you all are for the game. I really appreciate it. And that goes for you too, chat, as well. Thank you for your support, however you show it, be it by giving us money, giving us fan art, or just being here at all. Your support, however you show it, means the absolute world to us. Thank you all for being here this time, and thank you for being here next time. Say goodbye to chat, everybody.
Bye-bye!
Toodles!
See you later, shit.